uh, when no one's in the music. Alright. Excuse me, I was just enjoying some cake, but we should probably get back to the main story. Last we left our party, they finally made it to Moorspire to take in some of the sights and sounds of the city, enjoying some of the, as they say, atmosphere. Deli did a little selling while the others tried their hands at gambling to mixed degrees of success. Fangs was then approached by a man that seemed to know more than he let on before leaving and just gave him a little pat on the back on the way out. Diana also went on a bit of a solo adventure to consume some chocolate chip liqueur, which seems to be driving her a bit more to the side of evil. With all that, a few thievery shenanigans, the party decided to get a nice hotel room package complete with in-party fighting and a complimentary drink before Diana saw a sea of fire out of a window that consumed the town. So, kind of... Give me 1 second, I'll switch the map. Kind of in media res. You're all in this basically room where Justice said, let's set the town on fire, and Justice, you are currently right here.
Let's burn this bitch to the ground. Clack, clack, clack.
This is a closet, isn't it? Whose coat is this? Who has a fur coat? I don't have a fur coat.
Hold on, let me...
I have a fur coat.
Did we just Diana, did you buy a coat? I'm very confused.
How did you get in there?
When have I ever bought anything? Oh, that's definitely not her voice, but sass is real.
Diana, you're all right. And why did Justice went into the small room when we were supposed to head outside?
I'm just fine, and you have to remember, darling, she is blind.
Yes, but I'm curious as
Hello?
to if you found the handle and went in right away.
Can you get out?
Dude, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Just roll me a fucking flat fucking perception, Justice. You guys. Give me 1
Nope.
second.
Wasn't an advantage, but it's still 22.
This is like, you've probably, I want to say seen, but you probably at least know the idea of what a walk-in closet is. And since you are like essentially the highest class of high class, this is like a walk-in closet with like pre-prepped outfits and stuff for anyone that would stay here, just kind of like complimentary as well.
Marla's looking through the outfits. Just curious.
Most of it's kind of like, how do I put this? Now I have to hold on because I have to think this shit up on the fly. Weird.
I like the feel of this one, but I'm guessing from the expression on someone's face, it's not the best looking thing.
Is
Oh,
anyone opening the closet while she's in there?
Yeah, Fangs will open the closet.
You see Justice looking at this horrid putrid green color coat with like these golden frills over it. It looks fucking appalling.
Fangs, I'm just gonna roll this for Fangs now.
Oh my god.
Yes. I see you found the
wow.
bait sort of allurement. That is a good green for camouflage, but the strange yellowish metal will probably alert to all that are watching, especially
Fangs.
the prey items.
You would know what golden leaf is. Like you know what fake gold is, like dress up gold, because there's probably been like gilded members in your tribe or other tribes that have seen it. So it's not like you
Yes,
wouldn't know.
yes.
Okay.
Fangs is actually doing sarcasm.
Okay. It's very hard to tell sometimes.
I know.
An attempt at sarcasm. There we go.
Jay, let me
But,
put it this way: if a baby threw up, that smell with
You know what's wild is-
that is what that color looks like.
Yes,
Huh.
if smell had a visual form.
Because talking about smell, I am very surprised about how clean some of this is, because she kind of reaches behind that one and pulls out like the skimpiest like negligee and says,
Yeah, you see,
it's like
you feel
this
it like
is something you don't rent.
I see
Yes,
that
you-
some sort of strange ceremonial outfit attire.
I'm not even gonna explain to Faye what the fuck lingerie is. Not
Don't
even
worry.
kidding.
The player knows the character is
You
just me.
know, that's not.
Justice, you don't even grab. The worst part is you don't grab the female lingerie. You grab the male lingerie.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Justice knew, and that's when she kind of like turns.
Okay.
What about a certain bartender? Mm-hmm.
You know what?
She tries to wink, which is the
You know
awkwardest
what?
looking thing because your eyes.
I imagine you. No, roll,
I
just
can-
fucking roll me a flat intelligence because I just want to see if you know how to fucking wink. Just.
You gotta wink. Fuck.
No, that's just like
Wink.
you close like both your eyes and you open one like awkwardly and then you kind of look at her and it's like really weird.
What the hell was that?
Fangs kind of looks over to
Max.
Mala, says, I suppose that is something from Schlankton of the hide and seek ability.
Anything in specific? Tell
What?
me when you're looking.
Telly just wants booze.
Oh God.
Just roll me like a quick investigation. It's not gonna be like a high roll because you'll like, especially and with advantage since that's kind of your area.
Oh fuck! It was already at advantage. 19.
Well, all right. You know every single booze and liquor. You could tell what the best shit is, the worst shit. So I'm not even gonna like. You could
Yeah.
just pick it and yep.
Telly's not gonna be out here drinking a cordial.
Ah.
God.
I see that Deli is preparing his battle mindset.
No, I'm trying to get drunk enough so I don't murder Diana.
Why would you want to murder Diana?
Yeah, why now?
Did you all forget what she just drank?
Things, if
Oh,
it's a
that's
thing.
right. It took me a second. I'm sorry.
My apologies.
It wasn't
Okay,
labeled.
so everybody understands.
Do you still have the men's lingerie, by the way, Justice? Are you carrying it with you?
No, she hung it back up.
Okay, okay.
I'm like, you might want to put that down, Justice.
She's still like that whole like, I can't believe they're renting this, and it doesn't
No.
smell.
I am sure.
Oh hell! Did you take that off the hook?
I am sure
Yeah.
Diana had a fit of madness and is apologetic about it. Fangs looks over. Are you?
Damn.
I'm not apologizing for anything. It wasn't labeled.
Still,
I thought-
I think
I
you
thought it
did
was
hurt his
just a normal
feelings.
jar. I found it.
Yes, but you still hurt his feelings, though.
Alright. What's everyone's passive? While you're trying to get
God, you
fucking
having me look
hammered?
this up?
14.
14.
Well,
Hold on, let me roll
13.
something for them really quickly. So you don't.
Mm.
This is, oh my god. You hear like stammering down the hallway almost, and you hear like, and then you just hear like the loudest knock on the door.
Fangs gets his scimitars ready.
No, put
Or
them
you
damn
expecting
things
enemies?
away. Where's the door?
It'd be this one right here. Yep, there you
Ow!
go.
Justice opens the door, sticks her head out, looks down both ways.
Hold on.
oh my
Is
god.
that room service?
No, hold on. No, wait, no. You stuck your head out, and they're right next to the door, so I gotta roll something for them. Hold
I'm
on.
sure we're expecting enemies.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
take a seat.
Justice, the moment you open the door and stick your head out, do you hear like a swoosh of wind? And hold on, I'm trying to find their sheet. Where is? God, more spire. There we go. You see, this tiefling woman just kind of at the door.
I smell a familiar perfume.
Jay, it's your tiefling friend.
Well, that explains why the familiar perfume. But anyway,
Can I come in? He's kind of just looking at you, like, I guess if you really want to know how that would probably be like an insight or something, but from the most part, you can kind of tell she's at least a little bit confused from just a general passerby look. Oh, she's fucking, like, stressed out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, you look like you could need a drink.
Hold on a sec. I gotta do this.
Oh no.
Yeah, come on in, have a drink.
Thanks.
I was hoping
She'll
for
cut-
low because it was gonna be funny.
I had an idea what you were going for. and
I
was
also had an
hoping-
idea, and I was hoping for low.
So, anyway, so you guys, Mala and Fangs and Diana, oh wait, no. I think you've seen this woman kind of talking to Justice, because she told her basically everything that happened, like, I would assume in, like, pretty good detail.
Yeah, that like 2-hour bar talk.
Yeah. Of literally
there's like,
everything.
there's a stack of drinks.
Fangs did also ask her about the journal that was playing on the same table as her.
And to which she replied that you remember that she did not recall there was even anyone there.
Yeah, which made him very confused.
Anyway.
Daddy, could you mix up and something decent?
Already on it.
Just roll me your your alchemist tools
Yeah.
if you're just mixing drinks. 26. You know what you're doing. You've done this many times before, so I'm not gonna. DC wasn't that high anyway, so especially since you rolled so well in your investigation. Just to show her sheet again, just in case. I don't have anything written for her. I am a bad DM, but her name is Narilla. And she kind of just sits down and is like, so, I may be a little stressed considering everything I know now. You know, just
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I brought you in to have a drink because I'm just really not looking for someone right now. It's fine.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
I didn't mean
No.
to confuse you.
No, that's not even close to why I'm here. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
is it because I'm flat?
fucking god.
Wow.
You just see her
Fangs
like
looks a
rubbing
little
her
bit-
Wow.
And Fangs, as a second comedic slapstick, just goes, I don't understand this term of you being flat, but you are not aerodynamic.
Oh my god. Never. I think this was a
Thanks.
mistake.
Can't say that to a woman.
What? Looks very confused. What did I say wrong?
Hold on, let me roll something for her.
Buddy, you got a lot to learn is all I gotta say.
You
A
know,
lot to learn.
I'm beginning to think this is a mistake, but sadly, from what you told me is true, you're probably some of the few people that I can trust not to fucking think I'm insane.
Oh, well, yeah. Most people
Goodness.
call us the strays, but we like to call it the shit show.
You know, that sounds kind of right considering everything that's been happening in the span of like a minute that I've been here.
Yes, a lot of things we have witnessed, and I think most of us would thought or think that we are insane.
Telly passes out drinks to everybody but Diana.
Oh.
Look
Her
at-
constitution.
Looks at the drink,
She's fine. God damn, why do I always roll well for my NPCs?
takes a small sip. And let me see what my con is for this here.
What's your DC, Deli? 16, I think, for this, because it's just regular.
Yeah, this isn't
Sure.
stuff I made, so it's like, I don't know, regular.
Okay. Well, no one's passing.
Oh Christ.
Yeah,
I-
Justice
Also,
The
shotguns
con
it.
save? Fuck.
You all suck at
Oh,
this.
thank God.
You're a barbarian. Why are you complaining?
Why? Because I've already rolled shit sometimes.
I
when it
know I
comes to
made him
this.
doubles,
Like, come
but
on.
damn.
The DC is 13 or 14, by the way. So
I would
will
mention
just buy
Justice is not entirely sober as it is. So
one. Yeah, I know.
So I will just pass what's remaining of my drink to Diana. Says, I believe this is too strong for me.
I'll make con save if you're gonna drink it.
I think she's drinking enough.
Precipitation, it tastes like dog shit.
Oh my god. Just roll me a con save at disadvantage.
Fuck with the wizard.
Fangs does not know any of this is going on, but he's just like,
That shit's absolutely horrid. You would have passed it, which is the worst part.
Yep. God
I guess it does not fit your taste as well.
Nope.
Deli, you made very strong drink.
Indeed I did. And he he just flicks his hat with his tiny little possum hand.
Oh my god. Now,
Oh, Lord.
now to kind of get back to what I had come here for. So, considering this shit show, as you said, I figured at the very least, since we could have some sort of, how do I put this, work environment where I never have to see you, but I could help gather any information, anything that you would need, just boots on the ground kind of stuff. At least around here.
So you'll be our scouts in this strange urban city.
More or less. I don't really know too many people here, but I can I know a few ins and outs of the city since I've been here for a good while.
What of, looks over to Justice. What of the Schlankton place?
Let me roll something. Actually, fuck it. Since you asked, Fangs, I'm gonna roll a D100, call high or low.
Low.
Alright, let's see. That's the opposite of low. I, sorry, don't know anything much about Schlanken. Was kind of born and raised more towards, Warwin and some of the, Flying City type stuff, and then decided to come down here and enjoy a little bit closer to the ground.
Great. I do not know any of these places.
Well,
Completely understandable.
I got a question. Since you've been around the city for at least a little while, is there any place around here that either covets a crystalline object, nothing too big, but say a small crystal? We know one of them is just kind of like a rock, but we also know that one was like a bell.
So you're talking about the, what did you call them again? She's looking at Justice. Because technically you would have told her everything, so she would know what exactly you're talking about.
Suppose.
You do know the names of both of the items, actually. Because it's in a treasure and it's all the way down at the gifts.
Yeah. Yeah, the bell in the stone, yeah, the Elysium stone, and Jelly's beard bill, yeah.
Let me roll something. Real quick. I haven't seen anything crystalline, or as you kind of described them, more, or she points at Justice from before, more glass-like. I mean, that's not to put anything, could probably be on the worst side of the city, so to speak, if this corruption works as you say it does.
Yeah. See, that's what we're trying to help out around here.
I mean, I'm waiting for that one to stop puking her guts out or whatever bleeding out of her eyes. Motions towards Diana.
But we don't have the bell.
No, that is, that's in Slankton. Probably still in a majestic beard of dwarven. beard.
No, it's not.
Wait, what?
Nah, it's gone. I was stark when I saw myself last.
So they Escabon with your body to steal the bell.
Did you say Azkaban?
Yes.
First off, it's
I know it's a
abscond,
sound.
and I think they have other designs for my body, mainly because I do weird magic.
And you're rich as fuck.
Probably that too.
Well, I mean, I could always scout around, look for any more glass line objects, and if I run into anything, I could let you guys know.
That sounds good.
I think that seems like the best option for right now.
I mean, other than that, figuring out, where locate the source of this corruption's coming from in the city. If it's a person, if there's what's that group that we really fucking hate right now? Is the one the bitch that took your body?
Well, we don't know if they took my body or not, but
The Nocturne something liberation.
yeah,
There's a lot of
Tyrium
shit,
Nox.
actually.
I mean, it could be one of the prima donnas, but I don't think she was that pretty.
You mean you're fighting prima donnas?
No, we fought one.
I
and we
just
killed
wait
her.
until they evolve into a full Madonna.
Yeah,
There's
but
something called Prismarine something.
No,
Elemental women.
you're close.
This is Fangs talking.
I know. I'm just making sure. God damn it, I hate this party. Because I know I'm just gonna give them names and it's just gonna be skewed out in the ass.
You don't hate this party. No, you
No,
hate
I
the party,
hate
but secretly you love it.
Yes, actually, but still.
But,
You said you
Anyway.
had at least some notes from the glass things. You mind if I look at that?
Yeah, here. And Delia'll take them out and kind of spread them out in front of her.
Okay, I actually have to find where I put this, because I know I gave that to you. The prophecy, there we go. Alright. So, going through, hold on, let me roll her general intelligence and see how good she is at this. Probably about average. So, assuming that the ring through the heavens was the bell, do you have any idea what else we could be looking for through any of this? She's looking at all of you.
I mean,
Here,
we
I'll
know
shut
about
up
the
one.
Elysium stone.
Well, which one do you think that would be then?
That was the one that is with what didn't we figure it out? It was with your dad?
Yeah.
No,
That was
no.
what you.
are you referring to my father?
I think she's up to kind of iterate. I'll show the players. She's pointing to the prophecy part and like trying to deduct which is which, and like
Yeah,
what
we're
she
just
could be
saying
looking-
that the stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the stone is with. Things' dad.
All right, so we know supposedly the stone is, and you have not seen anything else of these.
Not really. We've only found the one and heard of the second.
She'll kind of like take out a small little notebook from her back pocket and kind of sketch down these things. I will look around. I'll try to boots to the ground, ask if anyone. God, how the fuck do I describe this to people without sounding nuts?
Oh,
Perhaps
welcome to our
before-
world.
Perhaps make a lie or a tale that you are looking for lore and old myths and objects that are related to it.
Now that I think about this again, one of these is probably a spoon.
I was thinking that one of them might just be a glass goblet, considering that it is a one that gives a taste of life.
Ah, see that I was thinking spoon. I don't know why.
All right.
One that binds
ru-
to the walls. That could be an anchor.
I was thinking the one that cuts through the light is like a lantern.
You'll see her kind of like sketch down lantern question marks.
But how
Chalice
does it
question
cut
mark.
through the light?
A lantern that spews darkness. I don't know.
Perhaps those fancy fork candle things you call.
Candelabra.
Yeah, like candelabra.
I
Alright.
only saw one or two in my lifetime. You'll have to forgive me if my lack of knowledge to your world is a bit different.
So a glass goblet slash Okay. A candelabra / lantern. Anything else?
You know, I really don't think so.
I mean, this is your uncle. I mean, I feel like you would know what these fucksies were supposed to mean.
I met him when he was pretty much the male equivalent of a swamp hag.
Which makes it seem like he would have more sense. I mean, it would have made much more sense. I mean, this seems like it's written like a swamp hag.
You know what?
I mean,
You're
one
not
that
wrong.
breaks bones but cures ailments? That, I mean, what, a fucking rock?
I was thinking of Petal. That, like, has healing properties.
See?
No,
That's what I'm
as much
saying,
as-
like...
As much as I'd like to
stick or
give you that
something.
cheapest, no. You might see that item later though, because it's fucking funny. Oh god, I love this actually, guys.
As a player, I kind of regret I didn't take time to look at the prophecy thing for a while, so my brain's
No,
like,
it's fine.
It's
I
been a hot
figured
minute
because
since
it
we
was
all
on-
looked at this.
I figured, so
What?
that's why I kind of also think Narilla, since
Unlocks.
you gave her literally everything, this would be like a good refresher to kind of pull everything back a little bit.
Is it one of them? Did he make a glass book? That seems.
Why are we assuming it's all
stupid.
the glass?
Well, the two that we have knowledge of are both made out of glass.
Deli,
That one was a rock.
you remember correctly from what your uncle had said, glass usually works on frequencies, so especially the glass are tuned to the frequencies of the corruption. So you actually do know. At the very least, they'll probably all be made of glass. Because that actually was something that was told to you by your uncle.
Most
During the...
likely, they're all glass, unless he found some weird other thing that can attune to the frequencies of the world.
this frequency you speak of, is this some sort of... What exactly is this terminology you're using?
Fangs, I'm gonna look at you and just say the word magic.
Wait.
Go on.
Wait.
Go on.
A bell, a blade, a cup, a rod, and a stake, and a book.
Why would a steak be part of this items?
Like medium rare?
No, like
No,
the ones
like
that kept
a-
fucking tripping on it. At Mala's mother's place.
And
You know,
Fangs.
the ones that use.
Oh, you mean the wood pikes?
Yeah, what you kill a vampire with.
Alright. So
I
you'll
never
see, again,
encountered
her copying in her
fire before
notes.
until
Steak,
Carmilla.
book,
I-
question mark?
I mean, that actually makes more sense. There would be a glass sword, right?
That's what I was
Yes.
thinking. That one seems like it was kind of.
I cannot help but think that the one that binds to the world is something equivalent to that of a tree or seeds, something with roots.
That's why I was thinking a tent peg.
What is a 10-peck?
It's the
Come-
fucking stakes that you
you
use to
use
tie
them.
to the ground to keep the ropes on the tent going.
Oh my god, I love
You
that.
have such strange, you have such strange words for something so simple.
What do you call it?
Simple. 10-pick.
Oh my god. Fuck.
You all right. You used 2 words. We used 1. Which one is simpler?
Is this why you people don't attract many others to your cause? Like,
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah, no, we're
That's
very,
why
we're
complete assholes to almost everyone we meet. I mean,
I'm beginning to
Paula is
understand
sitting there
why.
downing his drink.
Roll me another con save.
I mean, look at this poor sucker. He got roped into this by being paid by the person who wanted to steal his body. For fuck's sake.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, what the hell, Mal?
What are you talking about? What the hell?
Should have
Let's go
noticed
do that
she was
con
gonna
save,
steal
Mal.
my money.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I totally expected you to run the moment we got back to town, but here you are.
Well, I kind of figured you guys. I don't know. Maybe it's worth potentially going on
Thanks,
this
roll me-
adventure with you.
Fang, since you have a thing. Roll me a perception real quick,
Oh no.
because you did get this last session, but I'm just gonna give you
Oh,
bit
the,
of-
the tech portal
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see. Just roll me a perception.
Oh,
That's
I
good
remembered.
enough, considering you already know where it is. For a brief moment, you feel like the heat from your the Black Razor, again, which you kind of sense is the detect portal. And then for that brief moment, it's gone.
I take out the black razor. I look at it. I don't suppose that the entity that calls itself Astra is in this area now, because I just felt this blade get very hot, as if something was trying to use that strange magic that heats metal up.
Stove?
Oh my-
And here I was actually being quite literal.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'm drunk,
Yes.
so I'm
You
sorry.
need to keep remembering that you have recently pissed off what's equivalent of this, like a fire elemental person.
Oh, the strange smoky boss that was controlling the ice elemental assassin. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, didn't
So
you say that there was a portal somewhere out there that we probably are assuming is from the corruption?
yes.
Which also means we should probably get out there and do something.
I was wondering why we were still sitting here.
Wow.
I love this party. God bless.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just.
I love you guys.
Like, Justice goes to, like, talking to... It's kind of that, like, open mouth, like, I don't have anything to say about that.
I'm drunk. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, this is great. This is content because this makes too much fucking sense for this party.
Yeah.
It's just the player who is apologizing. The character is not apologetic at all. This
Oh
question.
no, we know.
We understand.
Well... Right.
I will.
This time
I-
I'm not going to go into the closet.
Yes,
Goes
I
in.
understand.
God
Nope.
damn it.
This is not the exit.
that's the damn library.
I know.
Fang will just add, I understand that Norella is distracting for you, Justice.
Oh my god, please let me get out of here. Like, she's not even hiding it anymore. She's like, I got some information. I will help you guys. I will never see you again, probably. I hope.
Oh, that's the problem. We
Mal-
keep tending to show up.
Because this is bullshit that they haven't taken stabbed at me about this.
Oh yeah, you never told Mal this until right now.
Told me what?
Literally everything with the prophecy and everything. Hold on, I'll show. I think. it should be in
Oh,
your-
yeah. I'm sitting here like, this drink looks great. What? What prophecy here?
Oh my God. All right, you guys can explain that real fast in character because I think that'll make for great content while we move along.
Right, Mala, you were never told about the weird prophecy thing that we were told, and I believe I was vaguely not paying attention due to how angry I was to the shadow of the, well, the Raven Queen, Shade, and Astra. Long story short, there was a prophecy about in order to remove the anchors that tie down the darkness, looked over to Delhi. I kind of forgot the rest of it.
Yeah, so the world's ending. And it seems that we're some of the very few people that, A, know about it, and B, want to stop it.
I mean, you've heard me say the gods are dead like multiple times. Did you think I was just full of shit?
Hmm.
I mean, your mother, stepmother, there's a woman in the tent at your camp.
Adopted mother.
Adopted.
Yeah,
Start.
she's like demigod
Secondly,
or something.
Yes, I've heard you, like you said it several times. Got that.
like to point out we've been in here for an hour. I love it. God bless this party.
Well,
Wait, where the hell is Justice going?
Out the door.
there's a city to burn down.
I got it.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna. I will keep these notes in mind. Don't contact me. I'll contact you, and I mean that seriously. Please don't contact me. I'll find a way to reach you.
None of us have
Yeah.
sending.
Be, sh-
Yeah.
be sure to
Find a
be sure
way.
to keep yourself safe at least.
Oh,
there are dangers.
Where are you guys going?
We are heading to Schlankton.
No, we're
Points to
not.
just east.
No. Try again.
We're going to the
Are we-
slums.
Oh yes, but I meant afterwards.
Oh. Okay.
Is that not our final destination at this current moment? The slums are just a byproduct of where we are heading to.
We're going to find out where Diana has the fancy drinky drinks that she found in the place from the key that she took from the woman on the train. And hopefully not die in the process.
I don't.
So if Diana was the one who got the key from the fancy woman to get the fancy drinks that is making her act this strange way, then wouldn't the woman that she took the key from be also part of the situation of the corruption?
Why does everyone think I'm acting strange?
But honestly, you are.
I do not, but I'm-
Seriously.
Silence.
Fangs
Let's
just looks
be
straight
honest.
at you, Diana, and he's just gonna say, I do not think you're acting strange, you're just acting more extrovert.
You hear like a loud opening of the door as she was trying to sneak out, and you like the loudest fucking creak. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
That's fine. Travel
Huh?
safely. There are evil things
Yeah.
out there.
Hey, is the invitation's still open?
For what?
I mean,
you
if
hear
you're
it.
interested.
Oh my god.
What exactly
Fine.
is
If you're not dead from going into the slum, sure, just buy me a drink or whatever. Then she kind of takes her notebook and heads out.
Why would she be? She's already gone. Very well. Let's proceed to this quarry hunt and then head off to this Schlankton
Alright.
place.
Yes, after all of you, I'll follow you.
Go right.
Why are
So
people following me? I have no idea where the fuck we're going.
Justice, roll me a dex save as you're walking near some stairs.
But you're walking with such confidence, I will certainly knew where you're going.
Oh god. There's a sudden change in elevation. You're fine. I wasn't gonna be a hard DC anyway. You say
There's
as
a
you
fuck
walk.
footsies here. Is this supposed to
They've
be an
always
elevator?
been there.
I understand your desire to reach to this slum place before going to Schlankton, but you must be aware of your surroundings.
Oh my god, this fucking party. Alright, so just so I know, as a DM, so I know where the fuck to put you people. You want to go to the rich person's house first, where Diana was, or do you wish to attempt to go to the slums?
The rich person's house.
Okay, we will start there then. So
We're
as you're
committing
walking
Burglary.
through, it's
Can-
getting kind of.
Can I attempt to go first into the house? I have the key.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, this
Fangs,
is
be
just.
right. Fangs, be right
Alright.
behind you.
All right. Let me just. Oh. I'm just gonna say this front door is that trap door, so I'll just move.
I'm
Alright.
already
Um,
here. Yep. Oh.
You're fine. Fuck. What was I gonna say? So as you're walking, you kind of see the nightlife because you probably got a short rest out of that, though nothing really much happened. But it's still kind of like getting dark, but the street light lanterns are lighting up pretty bright. Like it's essentially like some kind of glowstone magic that's kind of causing, basically like Everbright lanterns almost, but more of a conduce to a electrical circuit because as you kind of saw before with like the crystals in the sign, it works on that same principle. And again, as you're kind of walking, you walk up to this house. Again, Diana, you kind of just walk through. It doesn't seem like anyone's here kind of like before. And it almost looks about the same as you kind of left it.
Diana is going to rush into the room where she first found. I can't remember. Oh yeah, chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip liqueur, I'm calling
Chocolate.
And I'm
Yep.
gonna I'm gonna
Fangs
try to.
right behind.
Oh no, boys. All right. Well, here's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna, depending on how fast everyone's moving, I'm gonna just throw this under initiative, just so we can kind of determine the actions of what the fuck's about to happen, because it would make a
Sure.
lot more sense rather than just having everyone go nuts.
Yeah.
And that way I can give it kind of an order.
For the love of God.
You know, wow.
No, please. Wow.
Diana, that makes way too much fucking sense.
Good God.
Justice, I'll keep your, Wait, why did it count the 12? Where the fuck is the 12 for you, Justice?
What
Oh, wait,
12?
there... Oh, there's more in here. Hold on, I gotta delete the old ones. I am stupid. Give me one second. Okay, so... Deli rolled 19, so that one, Mallow rolled 7. Diana's a 21. Okay, delete that.
Sorry, Mallow rolled what now?
No, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure I deleted the old ones. All right. Oh wait. What did Fangs roll? 15, and I'll delete 17. Okay. It should all be set now. So, Justice, you enter the house first. You kind of watch Diana rush in. What do you do?
Ah, shite.
God bless this party, man.
Do I sense her reaching for anything?
Since you kind of feel like her going towards the cabinet, since it's technically she only got here, it's like in the action of doing so, but nothing yet. Basically, you kind of caught her.
Then I'm gonna hold an action to grapple her if
All right.
she reaches for something.
All right. Diana, you're up.
Do I find the bottles, the remaining bottles?
Just roll me a quick. What was it? Investigation at advantage, since you know what you're looking for. Oh, you definitely find them. You immediately kind of just pull them up.
I'm going to
Alright.
put them in my pocket if I can. Or whatever
Well,
status thing I
since
have.
Justice has an action held, you will have to make
Okay.
a contested, I guess, strength? I forget how grappling works.
It's athletics on my behalf, or it's a strength, Diana's not. The athletics or acrobatics to get out of it.
Okay.
Take your pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Justice, you go to reach, you realize there's a table in the way, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fangs, what's your passive?
15.
Okay, you definitely saw what just happened, especially with Justice fucking creaming the table. Which, that's probably the worst wordage, but...
Diana, Justice, why are you two struggling like this?
Because she's got the things.
Cause she's
Diana?
drunk.
Ooh. I need both of you to roll a persuasion for Fangs.
Yep.
See who is more persuasive.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's kind of how... Oh my god.
Now that makes sense.
All right.
This is
That
great.
tracks.
All right.
This
so,
is fucking hilarious.
This is great.
all right.
I will
I'm gonna
Oh
roll
my
from
God.
here. Diana's even, and Justice is odds, and I'll.
But damn, I was hoping we get to argue about this. No.
No, this is no. Here's what I'll do. Since you both rolled, you can argue and present your case, and then
All right.
we'll kind of
I'll
let Fangs roll afterward, or do whatever Miser wants to do. But you each have, and Deli, we'll take your turn. But when it goes back to Justice and Diana's turn, we will have a debate and kind of see what happens, and kind of let everyone in the room to kind of see what happens. Because I think that's the most fair, just so we don't like skip on people's turns, even though it is a free action, because it's like 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Roger that.
Okay, so Deli, you're up. You hear a bang of a table, and a close it and like a slamming of a drawer, and that's about all you got.
Right. I'm gonna just stand guard at the
Alright.
door and ready. Do I have any actually useful spells?
You probably do.
You know what? Nelly is just gonna need to be on spending the next 10 minutes casting Detect Magic.
All right, I will get back to you on that. I have to deal with the all right, Fangs. You are up.
Alright. I was gonna roll this for myself first.
Okay. My God, have I never been so happy? Oh my God, this is gonna be a clusterfuck.
Fuck, just ain't not already a clusterfuck.
The fact that you both rolled 17s and Fang doesn't know who to trust makes this so much better.
Alright. He's gonna watch. He's gonna watch very intently. He's going to hold an action to grapple the next person that he thinks is needs it.
God bless this fucking
you,
party.
but both of you do see that he is now in a. Well, actually, no. Sorry, Justice can't see. They definitely see the ears are tilted back, and he is in the pounce position or ready to lunge.
All right, Mala, you hear a bang of a desk, and you hear two people arguing, which oddly sound like both sides are pretty accurate. So, what do you want to do?
My first question is, we're here to get whatever Diana took or drank the first time, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Justice, because that was basically, you were here to follow on Justice's behest and idea to kind of track down what exactly Diana and Jet had supposedly drank. The chocolate chip liqueur, as she had put it.
Why? Why? And he's gonna make his way over. And are we counting movement?
Yeah. You should still
Okay,
be able
cool.
to get in there.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to be sure because I wanted to make sure if
Yeah.
there's anything I need to do.
I'm just doing this so it's like easier, so it's not like people just like throwing dice for the next 20 minutes and like a
Yeah.
decent way to handle this whole mess.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the image is very awkward because there's a Justice like bent over a desk, like reaching.
Yeah. And you see Diana
what the
like
hell is
you
going
see Diana's
on here?
hands in her pocket.
And Fangs looks like he's ready to lunge. Ears are already fully back.
What? Wait a second. What's going on in here?
She has the bottles.
I do not.
All right.
Hand it over, Diana.
All right.
They're both very persuasive.
Oh, fuck.
I can't. This is great. All right.
I
We're
shall
gonna
trust you,
Phoenix
Tremendous Mala.
We're gonna Phoenix write this shit. You each have a little bit of time to present your case real fast, and I'll kind of count this as your like whole round on how to make it more believable, and then I have a DC set in mind for each person. You have like your round to basically present your case, and then we'll kind of go from there because I have an idea of how to play this out because this is fucking funny. So, Justice, since you rolled better, you're up first after you lunged into the table.
Justice kind of looks at Fangs. Fangs, are you? Oh my God! Did you forget that we're here for the things that she drank?
Sorry,
The things we came to this house for. Second of all, you're taking her words, the one who metaphorically fucked your dad's skull, except it's Deli's uncle's bruise. Drank it. Also, I never judged you for shooting Jimmy.
Shut the fuck up, are you serious?
All right. Diana.
Fangs looks very confused about
All right, Diana, you now have a chance to present your case. Go. You have your whole entire round, and I have an idea how to resolve this. Then.
She's drunk. We found her in a closet. She's deranged. She wasn't there to comfort you when you shot Deli, or not Deli, Jimmy. And you and I have almost accidentally got married like 3 times at this point.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I was in the elemental fate of ice.
Fang just,
All right.
well,
All right.
I know exactly what I need to roll for Fangs now. Oh dear.
I have a. All right. Go ahead, Fags, and roll.
All right, I will just say this: it was gonna be a D20 between the two of you, an even number, but both of you said certain things that bothered Fangs a lot. Sadly, the one that said the worst was the marrying 3 times. Like, I need to get rid of that. Actually,
All
right? No offering of black items.
All
I
right.
am sorry, Diana.
God damn it.
He's
All
going to
right.
attempt to grab you. It's like, and the only thing Fangs goes like, right, you must not offer me any black items or obsidian. I have to stop you.
Wait, that means I can't give him. What color are the things?
The vials
The
have a
vials,
black.
Are they black?
They have a black liqueur in them, or from what you can tell, a black liquid in them.
Oh fuck! How am I supposed to?
All right. All right.
It
So
is
you
like-
can either roll and
Fangs actually looks more.
acrobatics or athletics. Do. God, this is great.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh my fucking god. Fact, you go to grab her and you realize you're used to grabbing medium creatures or that are a little bit like at your own height. You grab down and you kind of just miss. You grab some air.
Real fast. How many vials do I have?
You have there were
2 or
3
3?
originally. You drank 1. There are 2.
I have 2. God, that's what I thought.
All right. Since we're kind of running through the paces with that a little bit, Deli, how you doing, buddy? You just hear a lot of scuffling now in the back.
It is
Still
one
channeling?
woman, and there are 3 of them. I'm going to continue to keep casting this spell, so I don't have to use a spell slot, which I will most likely need later.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll get back to.
And if I go in there, I'm gonna shoot her in the fucking knee.
Oh dear.
Shall
Oh,
God bless this fucking party. All right, Fangs, you're up. Since even though we kind of did do that, I'll kind of revitalize everything because that's my bad as a DM. Hold on, let me
That
get
is
some,
fine.
Let me get some fighting music actually, because we probably might need that, even though it's not really fighting. There we go. Anyway, so Fangs, you're up.
Right, he's gonna grab her again. And is like, please do not be messing around with those black liquids. I do not wish to be married anytime soon.
Why does that sound so much worse? Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh no!
I don't think Diana can physically fail that. So well, actually, no,
I
even if-
can't.
well,
I
you
mean,
could
if
roll.
it's a
You
nat
have to
one.
roll 2 nat 1s, but you're a halfling, so if you roll 1, you have to roll another
Yeah.
nat 1. You have to Jeebus it so hard, but just roll it just for the sake of
For
dice, because I do
funsies.
want to play by
Okay.
dice. So. No, I'm sorry, Fangs.
Ooh, and that was low too. That scared me. Yeah, even though it scared me as the dex. It's fine.
All right, Mala. Everyone seems to be grabbing this small halfling woman, but cannot. My God, what a clusterfuck!
It is.
It is
Imagine the owner
such
of
a
the house is in,
clusterfuck.
like 3 rooms over and is like, what the fuck is going on in my house?
Shit.
They just come in like, I am trying to sleep.
Please shut up. Oh my lord.
I never thought in-party fighting would be this funny.
Diana, cough them up. Hand them over now.
Alright, so what are you trying to do, just so I know from the episode?
I'm trying to think.
Because I'm one of the people. I'm not like a huge fan of rolling like I say as I made them both roll persuasion, but that at least made sense. But I'm very weird about like intimidation against the party
Okay.
because I don't know. That's the one area the gray area as a DM I generally try not to go to. I say as I made them both roll persuasion to convince Fangs, but that's a whole other issue.
I feel like
Well-
it's an agreement thing. You know, if
Yeah.
Not to mention, I usually roll with what's there.
I guess. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Dan, I need you to make a wisdom save real quick.
I was gonna say.
But it's not for that.
Okay.
You'll see why in a second.
Oh fuck.
Oh wow. Oh.
You hear in the back of your head, they're trying to take them from me. Let them. And I'll leave you at that, and you can do however you wish with that information of what's in your head.
No, never mind. I was gonna say, can I have a reaction?
You
But
can. It's technically you get a reaction that's not on your turn.
I don't know. I probably would take an action. I was gonna drink one of the bottles.
That would take either an action or a bonus action, and that would have to be
Yeah.
on your turn. So
I figured. That's what I was gonna say. Wait.
yeah. So new.
So, my question.
Okay.
So, because I know that you're seeing kind of that gray area. Are the bottles? Are they out in the open, or did she stuff them in her pocket?
They're in my pocket.
Roll me.
Or,
just
well,
roll me a
no, I'm
quick-
holding on to them. I don't know.
You're probably still holding on to him because basically what I imagined what Justice tried to grab you was like right when you're about to stop putting in your pocket, and you kept getting grabbed, so you never had a chance to.
Yeah, like
pocket
they're in
them
my
yet.
hands, but my hands are in my pocket, kind of deal.
Yeah. Like the.
Okay. Then I guess because I don't know, like just me saying that's just a free action.
Yeah, you could talk as a free action.
Great. Then I'm gonna try to grab for him. Sure. Like everybody else, we're trying to tackle this small halfling. See if we
Alright, roll
can't
me an
get the damn
athletics.
bottle. Holy
Athletics.
shit.
God bless our party.
Oh my god.
Holy sh! All right, Diana, one more time for everyone back home.
This one's scary.
This is gonna be scary, cause fuck.
Oh my
God
god!
damn it!
Nala, you go to tackle, and Diana again, just way too wily, and Deli, because your passive's decently high, you hear it smash on the wall. That's fucking. My god, bless this fucking party.
Right, we've broken an entry and made a mess.
you know that I gotta.
Yeah, it's up to you, buddy. You can do whatever you wish. Oh my god. I don't think she could physically. Well, again, 2 nat 1, so throw it.
I'm so scared.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god. Why are you scared? You're. Never mind. Anyway.
Because it's now that we keep manifesting this, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get 2 nat 1s at some point.
All right. What are you trying to do, Justice?
I'm trying to decide if Justice is gonna yell out for Jelly or not, and she's not at the moment.
I think Deli could just hear everything that's going on, like a scuffle. So it's not like he's just choosing to ignore it actively.
There's things actually coming out. Of it. God damn, she's slippery.
You just hear like a bunch of slanked cursing.
Just Deli outside.
Is he counting his bullets?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right.
He's getting a full chamber right now.
So here's how I'm gonna rule this. I'm gonna have, since there are 3 people that are trying to grab you, Diana, and they can. It's not gonna be an AOO because they're not technically trying to attack you, but it's gonna be like a 3-way contested sleight of hand, against you trying to basically drink this bottle right in front of them. So pray that none of them do well.
Oh God. Okay.
Knowing the dice gods, they hate us. So
They hate you guys. They love Diana apparently.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They hate us.
Well, not the two. The two was the drink the bottle. So.
Sleight of hand, and it will be contested sleight of hand with everyone else in the room.
So the perception for us, I guess.
You notice it passively because she's about
No!
to now. Okay.
I saw
Everyone
the
else
20.
Oh my
So
god.
you see her pulling up now. You all, because she rolled really bad.
Well, I
You
know
all
this is
get
a
over-
bad thing. I don't know why I'm cheering it on, but still rolled low.
Damn, I almost fucked my party. Damn me for being bad. And all right, so
Okay.
you all, as a reaction, can try to make a sleight of hand to grab it as you see her raising this black vial of ichor from her pocket. So I will give you all technically one reaction to try to grab it from her. Oh my god, boys. Well, Justice, there's you missed.
I'm going to. I think you said we had that cake thing.
Yes, you do. It gives you a one-time 5+5 use.
Okay, I'm going to use that because I don't have any proficiency with sleight of hand. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna
And
roll
remember,
flat.
this is a one-time use, and you never get it again. So
That's fine, but I feel like this is warranted for Diana anyway.
now Warren
So the-
somewhere else.
No way. Really?
All right,
Plus
so plus 5,
that'd be a
that's a 17.
17.
Okay. So Mala and Fangs kind of working together as Justice. You kind of just, again, it's probably the height disparities kind of throwing you off a little bit, plus the desk now that you're on top of it. Kind of this weird just thing. But Mala and Fangs, you kind of grab her hand together and you grab this small black vial from her hands.
I am sorry, Diana, but I believe this term goes, it is for your own good. And
Okay. That's Diana's God, I've actually lost where we are. I think that was because we went. All right,
we're on Delhi.
Deli, are you still loading your gun?
No, I'm actually still casting Detect Magic because I think there's some fucking bullshit around here.
Okay. We'll get back to you when it's 10 minutes.
Yeah. Allow this. Just Deli mumbling in the doorway, just hoping nobody fucking comes in.
Let me roll something actually.
uh-oh.
Oh wait, no, I already did, and I rolled like ass. Now I remember. Never mind. Fuck it, I'll roll one more time.
I
or
burned
something
that out.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind for a minute. Alright. Fangs, I guess out of you and Mala, who wants to take the vial? Because technically both have rolled.
Fangs will
Okay.
take it.
Okay.
Guess that means we're married now.
My fucking
Consi-
god.
Fangs will just say, considering the alternatives, I would deal with the responsibilities of it.
My fucking god, this party. What do you do, Fangs, with the black vial? Actually. Roll me a wisdom save as you.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the fun of this shit!
I have a question. Does my Black Razor react any matter of it or what? Because I had a thought to do.
It's not a portal. Hold on, let me roll. Roll me a d100.
Sure. The reason I'm asking is because of the situation of it
Sure.
and what Fangs was actually going to do when his turn came up.
Go right ahead.
67.
Okay. So as you grab this vial, you feel again the heat from the black razor. Just this time it's going like paranoid, but it's not the same way that like portals are. It's that same mix of how do I put it? Of the you know when you were in the ethereal and kind of crossing around, it's got
Mhm.
almost that feel to it. Kind of like roll me just a quick wisdom real quick. This is not going to be for that. It's going to be for something else. It'll be at advantage because actually brain. Actually, I think it'd be better just a flat or an advantage history because that would make more sense. Sorry, this is Mariner
Alright.
being dumb.
No worries. If it's history, then it'll be just an intelligence because he doesn't have any proficiencies on it.
Well, it'll still be at advantage. So. God damn it, Fang. You got trip sevens, but not in a good way.
If only this was at the casino.
All right, I'll give you this. It's definitely got some kind of feeling that's making the Black Razor react, but not in a portal way, more in an ethereal kind of way. You can't put down what, though.
Okay, so the player to DM, what Fangs was thinking of doing because the way Diana was acting, he was actually going to stab her with the bone dagger to see if there was any weird ethereal thing working on her.
Okay.
But he was
Real
really
fast though. I suck at this. Did we at any point have any sort of rest?
We would have had a
That'd
short
be
rest in the
perfect.
thing if you want to. It wouldn't have been long because it would have just been like a few hours while you were recuperating and eating.
Okay, then never mind.
You should have full
that's
health.
I
Like, you
should.
didn't-
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I'm.
because I don't
that's
think you
basically what
lost
I
anything.
asked.
I don't, because you didn't take any damage in between anything because you didn't get punched as far as I remember.
That's why I always ask that particular question because there was that thought of Fangs was like, I don't want to hurt my friend. Maybe I can psych her out with the bone dagger.
All right. Well, if you want to do it, Fangs, you gotta roll it.
Okay, here comes a wisdom save for the because I had to do that first, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have any inspiration, sadly, guys. So here we go.
Oh my god.
16.
Fangs,
Please.
you hear this stuff? You just zone it out. It reminds you for the briefest of moments of the same kind of chilling and whatnot in the back of your head that was playing with your mind before, similar to Astra in that sense.
Oh, that's the key. That's the only thing I need to know. The
Well,
key
that's-
word.
It's got that same feeling. It's not like her voice in particular, but it's got that same kind of feeling of mental fuckery.
Yeah, no, that's all I needed to know. So all three of you can see that Fangs goes from being confused and somewhat placid to actually very angry now. Look, you see, outside the traffic is already agreeing to Fangs' anger.
I can't even hear it, which is the best part.
Great. So he's just going to. I'm wondering if Fangs will actually just throw that right now.
It's up to you.
I know. I'm just gonna roll for this.
Go right ahead, buddy. The ball is in your court technically right now. Well, the Icker.
It was not meant to be on GM. That's an 18.
fine.
He'll take the better part of wisdom. He's just gonna put it down while saying, "Don't touch that vial." And he's gonna look over to Diana. He's gonna apologize and says, "I am very sorry what I'm about to do right now, friend."
Oh no.
And
So sad.
bonus
really, though?
action because he wants to make sure he hits true. It's gonna be a Zephyr Strike.
Oh my
For
god.
he's gonna go for advantage on his for his first strike.
Dear
This
God.
is gonna be fun.
So I'm just gonna proc this. Again, Fangs is only thinking that perhaps this is the best for Diana. Especially now that he's just heard the mind effects similar to Astra, so Fangs thinking, great, my best friend is now being affected by the very thing that I'm standing up against. So here's the Bone Dagger at advantage with the Zephyr Strike.
All right. Let me read this. Okay, form officer has damage against any creature. All right. So, here's what happens. Fangs, you know generally how the bone dagger works, that it doesn't harm anything as long as it's in the state that it's in, with it being the formless. You watch as it stabs through Diana, and it kind of pierces through, but doesn't really do any damage to her. But you watch as you kind of push out this very long, kind of strenuous creature that's kind of wrapped around her, and all of you could now kind of see this. And you kind of watch it just for the briefest of moments. You watch these piercing purple eyes from it kind of manifest, and then just close slightly, and then just kind of dissipate for the time being.
Fang's just going to snarl. Just going to thinking differently. He's like, "Get out of my friend, you thing!" And he's going to stab again.
Do I feel? I know you said it does no harm, but do I feel any part of this?
Roll me a Constitution, actually.
Oh dear.
Takes it like a fucking champ. No.
Rolls a 1.
Dies. Oh, that's not great.
It's not great, but because especially with what this is, you feel like this immense amount of. Hold on, and this is gonna be psychic damage because the way this thing's latched in. You feel this immense amount of pain as, yes, the dagger doesn't hit you or like draw any blood, but it definitely feels like it's hitting something that it shouldn't. That's hard latched onto you, and you take
I'm so sorry.
5 psychic damage.
Okay.
Fangs has his own primitive way of thinking. Here's the second one.
Okay. That I believe that doesn't hit. Oh well, technically it's not Diana's AC. So let me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Let me look at this thing's AC because I didn't think I'd have to fucking make up an AC for this. Give me a minute.
Hey, you gave Fangs tools. Fangs
I
knows
know.
how to use
I'm
tools.
not complaining. I'm just thinking, huh? Is this weird how this came to bite me in the ass?
I mean, granted, he's not smart in the ways of civilization and all the funny
Right.
technology stuff, but he got
So
tools.
here's what happened. As Fangs, as you stab through, you definitely, again, the same thing kind of happens, but you see a lot of this purple form now kind of burning away, almost like in a fire. And then the con save. Oh no.
Whoa.
Hold on.
What's that mean?
You take another 3 psychic damage.
Ugh.
But with Fangs doing what he did, you now have an advantage on a wisdom save.
Okay.
So if you, when it is, for the time being, your like mind is a bit scrambled because you're essentially what had happened is you watch as Fangs, like the equivalent of, you know, when like a trampoline kind of pushes through and you watch like an indent form. That's kind of like what the black goo is doing on the outside of your body, is kind of like pushing out from this weapon.
Gotcha.
And all right, and all
You
of
want
you
me to
see
do that?
that.
I was gonna say, do you want me to do the wisdom save right now or not yet?
Actually, yeah, and it'll be at advantage because of Fangs actually being able to hit the shit. No, whatever this thing is, even with Fangs helping, it's still pretty lodged in your head. All right, Mala, you just watched Diana be a weird trapeze kind of trampoline kind of thing for a minute.
So we saw the first time that the thing got pushed out and went back in, yeah, or dissipated, I guess.
Again, you saw it both times, basically, as
Any
Thanks.
chance? No, go ahead. Say what you're
No,
gonna
go
say.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, any chance that I could possibly hit that said thing that popped out, or is
It
it
didn't-
gone at this
So
point?
it didn't like pop out in a sense of, the only reason Fangs can really do anything is because the way his blade is designed, that it doesn't technically hit anything unless it originates from the ethereal plane. Or so basically what Fangs did is the equivalent of like he stabbed a ghost with a ghost sword that only he has, is the best way to describe it. Like he punched a ghost with an anti-ghost punching gauntlet, more or less.
It's the best way I can say is like think of it as the scene from The Exorcism.
Pretty much. It's Fangs took violence to make the ghost go away.
Oh, God. And I've never dealt with this specific thing before,
You
so...
dealt with, well, you know what I'll give you this. You know what corruption is, but you've never seen this very like this specific thing, because there is no
Okay.
way in hell you would have been able to. And because Justice, you're there, you definitely feel an aura of like hatred and just everything horrible. That got
Well,
kind of punched out of Diana for a minute.
Well, Fangs did say it out loud too. It was like, get out of Diana. So
That can mean a lot of
too.
things though to a blind person.
I suppose, but
So, okay. I mean, I really don't have anything that could seriously do anything to the ghost.
I was kind of hoping that Fang's shout actually alerted Deli as to what's going on, but Fangs
I
does
don't
not know what Deli's doing.
Deli, I think Deli's still loading his gun. Deli, let's just pan to Deli for a second. How you doing, buddy? While all this is going on. Sorry.
Deli is rather upset tonight.
We will come. Deli is sad. We'll come back.
Oh, Deli is angry. Deli is not
Okay.
sad.
He's mad.
Oh God.
Anyway. Alright,
Oh,
so what
Lord.
you do know. Oh wait, no. You I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, from what you can tell, Mala, you probably can't punch the ghost. Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
preface it,
can't.
I'm gonna preface it as a ghost just for the sake of like mechanics.
Huh.
Because it'll make a lot more sense to like players. Get
Uh-huh.
this shit, but you can't really. It's weird
Uh-huh.
because of how it's technically how this specific thing is built in.
Okay. Well,
Actually, because I forgot to roll this. Diana, roll me a quick sleight of hand at disadvantage as you're getting disemboweled essentially twice.
Gotcha.
My God,
Damn.
Damn, what experience!
Serious?
I see the nat 20, but
I
kind of as
know.
you're kind of you hold on for a second to like that other vial in your pocket, and you're like you thought you were gonna let it go and kind of let it, but thankfully through all the pain and everything else, you're able to hold on to that one.
Okay.
But okay, so but at the very least, Mally, you do see there is another vial, and as Fang said, don't touch.
fantastic. Oh shit. Yeah, I got two options here. This is not gonna be wonderful. This is not gonna be great.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to restrain her. Put her into a grapple.
When in doubt. All right, roll me a strength athletics.
Okay.
hmm
I guess my question here is maybe raging might be a good thing.
Up
Give
to
me some
you.
advantage here.
Wait, just before you, I don't. Do you waste rage? How does that work?
What's up?
Rage,
Can you
it's rage is an inherent bonus action for barbarian where they just kind of use it. like,
okay.
to
Well, I was
get-
gonna say, I was like, technically, aren't I already prone? So
No,
I
you're
get advantage.
you're kind of hunched over, but you're not prone.
I
'Cause
just don't know
technically
how what Fangs is like, how close he is, and what's going on. Still.
Basically, what happened now is Fangs threw one vial onto the ground. You have one in your
Yep.
hand. You got ghost punched twice, and that's about all. That's the
Okay.
current situation.
For
Oh,
some reason, I thought like he was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, no.
Never mind. Ignore me.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I think I'll just roll straight without doing rage because I realized, yeah, I'd have to hit myself like every other turn to make sure, or like every turn to make sure I could keep the rage.
Okay,
Otherwise,
roll,
roll
roll
off,
me
so.
then in athletics,
Okay.
and Diana, you know the drill.
God.
Acrobatics.
God!
Don't forget, you do have the +5 cake if you want to use it, but
Oh,
my
God!
it's sadly before results. I did specify that it has to be before. But no, you go in to grab. Again, this one's a wily one, Mala.
Fuck!
Justice. You could feel. Alright, roll me a quick perception, Justice, because of your aura sensing funness. We'll do with this. god.
What is my
Moogle.
life?
Moogle.
I am blind, but it's my life.
Jesus fucking Christ. The only time you rolled good was on a persuasion and you both tied. Why? Was
Yeah.
that the only good roll?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I will give you this because of Fang's intuition and your general sense. There was definitely something else in Diana that kind of got forced out for a minute, and you definitely sensed that. How exactly you're going to deal with that from, like, an aura standpoint, I will leave up to you, but you do know that there is something. Especially with, like, Fangs and your general passive perception, at least.
I mean, I have an suspicion that something came out of Diana and she got hurt.
Yeah.
And
just
most definitely know
kinda-
that Fangs would not hurt Diana willingly, so.
She just goes, "Is it corruption? And are you able to get it out?"
No, it's still in there.
Who are you asking? Diana or Fangs or?
Bangs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fangs just says it's still in there.
Oh no.
That's just kind of like hearing Malad miss. Fangs, don't fuck this up. And she's gonna reach into her coat,
Okay.
touch
I
a
only do what I
card,
do best.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Okay.
release up her sleeve,
Oh my.
and this is non-lethal. All of it.
Uh-oh.
Here, I will ping the treasure for those that don't know what's about to
Purify?
fucking happen. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Here you go.
Okay.
So ace up your sleeve lets you do your next 4 melee attacks are all at advantage and deal an additional dice of damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Ouch.
well, good luck, boys. All right, so
Okay, yep.
10.
Okay, okay, yep. Yep.
And let's
Um,
see the additional dice. So that would be /R 4d6.
All right, I'm gonna get some. Oh my god. All right, so 20, 29, 39, 49, 49 damage. Quick maths.
Very nice.
Actually, hold on. I think nope, 49. Thank God that was all easy to add up. And if you want to mark yourself as bloodied,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to do that.
you click
Ah,
on your token.
got
Yep,
it.
there you go. All right,
yeah.
Diana, make me a wisdom saving throw again at
Yay.
advantage.
Advantage.
All right, so here's what happens. You hear that voice, and your body is just taking pummelings from 20 different ways to Sunday, and maybe a few ways to Saturday on the way out. From
Back to Monday.
yeah, you get knocked into Monday now. But anyway, you feel all these pummelings, and maybe it's the hemorrhaging of your brain. Maybe it's just this ghost is just tired. You hear like this slight whimper, and for the moment, the voice in your head seems to have been subdued. I'm going to preface this. You still feel it, the corruption inside, and you will still keep all the abilities and like stuff I had given you prior from it, but it just feels like at the moment it's subdued. From like how it was before you drank the vial of chocolate liqueur.
Okay. Shoot, I don't know what to do. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes, it is. That's why I was kind of giving you the wisdom
Okay.
save, since you got
With-
like literally pummeled 20 different ways.
Yeah. Diana is going to with a shaking hand. Is there... Okay. So she's... I gotta figure out her mental status right at this point.
Okay.
It's... So she knows... She doesn't hear the voice as of right now. But
Correct.
the corruption's
knows-
still there, right?
Correct. She feels like it's been, for the time being, subdued. But everything, like its inherent abilities, anything that it had left in you, is still there.
There, okay. Shoot. She is going to hand over the second vial to Justice.
You take it, Justice?
The question is, see what's going on.
As you do that, you don't have to even roll a save. Any whispers or anything seem to be that probably amplified as the literal bandwidth that was in front of you have seemed to stop from this vial, as you just see this black vial of what was you could feel the negative and raw energy coming from it, but it's definitely, you don't hear anything, you just get the aura that it gives off of that. All right, I guess we will end the turn order, because I don't, unless people want to keep pummeling Diana.
Hold
Do
on.
we need to?
I mean, if you want to.
Talk her out.
I will just ask, are you still... Wait.
Are you at your wits now, Diana? Diana starts shaking her very rough.
She's not gonna say anything. She's gonna put her head down.
She's still possessed.
Oh my fucking Fang, just roll me an insight. I know it's your character.
I know.
Damn it!
No, she's not. You know, like, you could tell because Diana has done this before. That usually is when she's upset, and she definitely wasn't really doing that. And there's definitely that feeling of regret. You would at least know, like, how when tribes would come home from unsuccessful hunts and have that head of shame. It's that same kind of feeling.
Right, so Fang's going to do the next best thing he can do. He's going to get the bone dagger and place it right to her forehead. Hilt first. He is not trying to hurt her. He's just placing on her forehead to see if anything goes wrong.
All right, you do that, and you push through as per usual, but it seems like maybe you unwedged a few things, but now it just kind of punches through and nothing seems to happen. And you kind of get the feeling that you might have at least pushed something out of it to make it worse, but even with the way this weapon is designed, it's definitely not gonna punch the corruption out of her.
Fang does not know that. He just thinks that it's some sort of evil spirit or evil thing. So
Yeah, so
he's just trying to do what he can. That his
yeah,
limited
but
knowledge.
as you push it through, you definitely don't feel any give or anything.
All right. It seems like whatever was plaguing within Diana is subdued, perhaps.
All right.
And then Fang's going to very carefully with let's see. Do I have anything to pick that other one up? Hold on. I just want to check.
Question.
Go ahead.
Would Mala have heard any ways of how to get rid of the corruption, or has there just not really been a way yet?
You, from everything that this party has told you and from what they had experienced, and especially with what was just told, you need a specific frequency of said gift in order to eliminate each corruption. So
Okay.
if you don't know the frequency, if you don't know the frequency or the gift, then you're kind of rolling the dice quite literally.
Yeah, okay. No, I was just Making
Yeah,
sure.
it's been stated a few times over that there is a way to do it, but you have to find essentially the gift that is the same frequency and basically kind of, loud ring. It's like the equivalent of finding the right dog whistle for a dog, and that'll basically kind of just goodbye.
Okay.
Well, if nothing else, Fangs will give Diana a hug, pat her on the head,
Oh,
Aw.
Deli.
and just say,
What's range of detect
apologies.
magic? Because as that's going
30
on.
feet.
Okay. Let me measure. Oh, that's turn order. I don't want that.
What to say, like, oh,
Deli.
we're going a new round.
Right, give me 1 second.
The Justice will pick up the vials.
I'll begin wandering around. If the
Okay.
spell is cast, I'll pretty much be doing a search of the home.
At the very first, and you know this because you've been in at least a lot of rich people's houses, like there's this kind of overlay of like prestidigitation. Like this is just like a baseline that won't really affect too much. That'll kind of, like most rich people, especially in like Lerthic, it's a popular thing. Instead of like cleaning stuff up, they'll kind of like give it this spit, shine, and sheen of like prestidigitation, basically layered over everything. So that's like at least baseline. But as you kind of get closer to like this smaller tree in the center, you get a weird kind of mix of, since you've messed with it a little bit, of like corruption mixed with like the same kind of energy that had you gotten when you had pierced the veil forever ago, coming off of this tree. And you could kind of, even though it's a little bit more faint, you could definitely feel some coming off the same tree from the other room. You wouldn't feel it as highly because there's walls, but you could still get like that kind of feeling to it.
Is there any type of like Arcana check I can do or anything?
Just roll me. What are you trying to do? Just so like I have a general idea of.
I mean, he really wants to, if especially since it's like corruption, he's wondering if like this is what is being distilled.
Roll me. Yeah, you can roll me an Arcana at advantage since you're starting to get like some of the general understandings of it.
Not great.
It's not. The DC wasn't that high. But you look at this tree and then you look at the water around it, and these kind of petal leaves are falling down into it. You watch as they kind of turn this purple haze almost into like an ash, and then slowly start forming into this pool. And it's starting not entirely like that same liqueur black, but it's definitely got like a very high whiff of it.
Oh, shit.
What, is it really that bad? She kind of holds out the 2 vials towards him.
Yeah, that, whatever the hell that is being made from this tree and the one in there. It's like it's
Fangs with this.
corrupted and possibly from a different plane.
Fuck it. Roll me just a history real quick. Because you did do some plane messing around and studying.
8.
You're not entirely sure. Because, again, this is, corruption, and you, especially with now that you've been experiencing it a little bit more, you have a general idea. But this tree seems just like such an oddity to you. You can't really place your finger on its exact origins, what exactly is like outside of the general ebb and flow of it.
Hey, Fangs, get in here.
One moment.
All right, we'll kind of walk
Justice.
back a little bit.
So he just kind of leans down. She wasn't herself.
And
Literally something in a So maybe try to go easy.
You know, I was never actually gonna shoot her.
You know, Deli, have you been loading blanks the whole time?
No.
He was loading slugs, rubber bullet slugs.
If only he had them.
No, they were hollow points.
Oh my god, fucking idiot.
But,
Fags, what are you and Diana doing with kind of Mel and Justice leave? I'll kind of like walk back as Deli's kind of like going around the house, and we'll kind of walk it back a little bit.
Fang's just gonna be there for Diana. He kind of knows he screwed up a little bit, or at least he did strike at his warband member, so it's definitely that awkward silence, but it's clear that Fang's just not very well equipped to emotionally handle that thing. But the best he's simply going to say is, I apologize for the rough handling, but you were acting more exertive than usual.
Sorry, I was controlling the dogs. She just looks up and she has some tears in her eyes. It feels like there's a hole in my heart. And I don't mean to be rude or mean or take things.
Fang thinks about it for a second. Well, you have a warband that is of us. Whatever was taken from you, perhaps now we can fill that hole and replace it with better things. But
I don't think I can go out there and see Deli.
I'm sure Deli, in his own dwarfiness way, can or will forgive you. And if not, I will speak with him later. But if not, I suppose Mala and Justice can speak on your behalf, since... Pauses for a moment. Well, I suppose me and Mala were the only ones that saw the strange creature inside you.
Diana puts her hand on his paw. It's still in there, you know.
Then
feel
we'll
it.
find a way to rip it out of you and still keep you alive and keep you safe. That is what warbands do.
Nana, roll me a history real quick.
Okay.
No, that's fine. It's just something, because I know you would rough. Alright, so you remember something you were told in a dream. I'll pull up my own notes because I gotta remember the exact wording, just so I don't give you the wrong idea. Shit. Oh yeah, no. There we go. You remember Lord Fedrino, kind of your uncle coming to you and telling you one specific phrase that you either break the cycle or become a part of it.
I do remember that.
So great. Probably the best brains of this campaign.
Fangs. I don't feel good.
Right. Considering the pummeling that Justice had just given you.
She chuckles a
If
little
I-
bit. Yes, that's
Fang-
not what I meant.
Fangs will just pick up and carry Diana.
Alright,
And proceed to head over to Delhi.
yeah. Alright, so you are all now looking at the tree. And like I said, since You kind of here I'll move. Yep, you got it. And yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you do see Fangs carrying Diana in one arm while the bone dagger's in the other hand, and just looks over to Deli. There is a strange creature or thing inside. Diana had purple eyes, and the vials, when I touched one of them, gave a mental effect similar to Astra, or at least the mind-numbing effect. But that aside, what do you need me to help for, Deli? Also,
You know other planes and shit. I don't think this is from around here.
Fangs paused for a moment, and he's going to use the detect portal.
Okay. So
I'll
you'll
just-
still get the ping. I need to read this. Just oh, you can't use.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
short
it.
rest. Well,
Oh, shoot.
technically you had one, so I'll give it back to you.
yes, I just remembered it's been a while. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine. So this doesn't give off like the sense of a portal. You can tell that much, but you can tell it's definitely, especially with the general idea of how I kind of play around with the wording a little bit. It's definitely been supplanted from somewhere else. Does it tell you what? No, it only says the closest
No, it
planar
does
portal.
not.
It doesn't give you what
Yeah,
plane it's
it,
from.
it,
Okay.
it doesn't give me any crazier information stuff.
From you don't have any idea where, but it's definitely not here. From here originally. It's supplanted from some plane. You can't tell exactly where. And it doesn't seem to be giving off a portal.
So Fangs answering as honestly and bluntly to Deli. To correct misinformation, I know nothing of the other planes of existence, Deli. Even my so-called abilities, I'm still very new to them. But this thing does not smell natural if I were to give it a wording.
Right, that's what I was afraid of.
If anything, it feels like... Sniffs it. Similar to that strange realm that you and I had once visited, the... border.
The ethereal plane.
Yes. Should I stab it then?
Uh,
He holds the bone dagger out.
hold off on that for a sec. I'm gonna... And he just kind of continues to search around the house to see if there's anything else.
Okay.
I will also add, you can rest assured there is no portal in here, at least. But I do really still sense that portal from a distance.
What do you mean? What are the wisdom for?
Those are for me.
Oh.
No.
What for exactly?
Well, when Roll20 stops doing that thing where I grab my token and it does the stupid.
Okay.
You said there's water. Is there like a pathway to the tree, or?
No, imagine, because kind of like the picture kind of is the best way to look at it. It's basically like a small, like, enclosed pool around the whole tree, kind of, and like the petals are falling down into it. But because like think of it like a hydroponics almost, but since this tree is supplanted, it doesn't necessarily work like a normal tree would per se, because you could definitely like see some of the roots off of its base, kind of all around this. Like it's not like in soil, but it's kind of like merely near the water. Also, Deli, as you get up here, you get some kind of a ping in there, from a drawer. It's hold on, I need to remember how detect magic works. You get a sense of I'm trying to think of the spell. Give me a minute.
Can someone reach the damn handle for me?
Oh my god. Let me look at.
As Deli or Mala does that, Justice kicks off her shoes.
What are you planning to do, Justice?
Because I can't see things too well.
Wait,
Okay.
why are you stepping into the tree might
Alright.
be bad.
Okay. Give me 1 second to handle the the deli thing, and then I'll come back to you, Justin. Cause my god, we're going balls deep today, apparently.
Oh boy.
The wizard says wait.
If anyone can read Fang's mind, his only thought is like, I'm gonna have to stab another warband member, aren't I?
Alright.
I'm gonna smack someone down. Son of a bitch.
Alright, so Mala opens the door. Deli, you get a sense of evocation coming from the drawer.
Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, fine. Mal, step back. Or forward.
If we go in together, we all die.
Yeah.
Yup.
I can. If something stupid happens. You know what? Just close the door.
Wait. Wait.
Can I investigation check to see if the drawer is trapped?
Go right ahead and roll it. From what you can tell, at least from the mundane side of it, it does not seem like it is.
Alright. Gonna open it.
You open it, and inside you see a notebook with a quill and a sending stone. 'Cause fun fact, sending is evocation, which is wild to me.
Yeah, a sending stone. Is this like a walkie-talkie, or is it just a stone?
The way I kind of roll it the same way in Dingus is that as long as you're talking into the one that's connected, it does translate back and forth, but it still allows you to cast sending to anyone that doesn't on the other pair. I basically have them as long it's bound to specific pairs and can be rebound if you take it to certain shops and stuff.
Alright.
Basically.
I'm gonna take out the notebook. Alright, Mal, we're clear.
Mal opens the door and steps in.
And you see
Alright.
Deli with his fat rodent ass on the ground and a book in front of him.
What'd you find there, buddy?
You know, I'm not a fucking pet.
Look, I wasn't suggesting as such, so I apologize.
You had a tone.
I'm sorry, what?
He's going to just kind of nudge it with his tail. That's a sending stone. Funny how he made the joke earlier. And this is, I'm assuming, some sort of journal.
He'll pick up the journal and the stone,
Okay.
and he'll open up the journal to kind of take a look. Like, just to
What are
see
you
if it has...
What are your languages?
Oh, fuck. Hang on. I gotta remember now. Orc, Common, and Dwarvish.
You look through this book, you really can't make heads or tails of what these symbols mean.
Okay. I'm just kind of flipping through the pages for a second, and then I just kind of close the book like,
Is it in Yabu?
no idea. It's what?
It is not. You would know. This is definitely something. What are your languages, Deli?
Common, Dwarvish, Drunken Slurs, and Yabu.
It's definitely none of those either. I have a specific thing in mind for a lot of this stuff, and it's not none of those. All right, as you guys are flipping through the book, go back to. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, Justice. You step into the water and you feel like this immense amount of heat for a minute. And then it switches to cold, and then very solid, and then it's just like going through all these different like temperature variations and different things. And as you get closer to the tree, I need you to roll me a wisdom save. Why is there a car literally going outside my door or window? Okay, so here's what you get from that, because you feel for the briefest moment as you get closer to this tree, like a rush of a lot of different things, different emotions, different feelings, even different what I'm looking for, different memories, and almost kind of like a rush of just everything hitting you all at once. And as you kind of look down, so to speak, you feel almost like grains of sand kind of beneath your feet, more so than water, and towards the base of the tree. And that's kind of what you get as you get closer.
He is gonna reach out.
Alright, give me a second. Alright.
DM's like, why are you torturing me?
No, oh my god.
Fucking
Okay.
cry.
So I'm gonna need you to make me an intelligence, because you're about to get hit with some shit.
Intelligence save?
Yes.
I'm doing the cake.
Okay. 19. Okay.
That'd
So
be 20.
here's what.
20.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I can do. I looked at the 14. I didn't look at the modifier. I'm stupid. Okay. So here's what happens. Again, you feel this grittiness of sand beneath your toes, and then you feel all these different memories start flooding into your head. Memories that you don't remember, but for whatever reason your mind's trying to rationalize to you. And as you touch this tree and get closer, this becomes a lot more stark, painful almost, but with your 20 on your intelligence save, it doesn't, you're able to kind of sift through everything so you don't feel like you kind of lose yourself to it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to describe this the best I can. I know it might be
No,
confusing
that
right now.
works. I understand what you're saying. I just
Okay.
like, what is it? What happens?
That's
what am I gaining or losing?
Well, you're not losing much, but you're gaining knowledge of sand.
If I may ask,
Sure.
what does Fangs and Diana see?
You watch, just since you're technically not in the midst of it, you really just watch her just walk through water. It doesn't look any different.
Justice, are you?
But yeah, that's what you kind of feel. Justice is like a lot of different memories that seem to be dissociating all at once, but thankfully you're able to kind of keep your own head in line.
Yeah, I mean, is it like one person's memories? Is it
No,
a bunch of
it's
memories?
yours, but also not yours kind of feeling.
Well, I would imagine that would be what but that's what I'm trying to say. Is it like,
No, I mean specifically it's you, Justicia Woodworm, as a person, but like these memories have like a weird stream of consciousness where like imagine like you see a bunch of different probabilities in front of you and your brain's basically trying to dissociate which ones are the one that was actually chosen versus different sprawling other options kind of.
Can Fangs or Diana do something while Justice is in that trance, or?
Go ahead.
Okay, Fang's gonna do the first thing. He definitely knows who's the smartest one.
Deli, Mala, something happened to Justice with the tree.
Oh, don't tell me she got no fucking water. He's gonna
Oh my god.
jam the book into Mala's hand. Ask Diana. She knows who fucking owns this house.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Justice, you could still talk. Like, you're still aware of the room, but you're definitely, like... Imagine kind of like you're in a void, almost, but you could still, like... You could still perceive everything around you, kind of. It's just, like,
Yeah.
very muted.
Justice just kind of holds up her other hand. Shh.
Actually, because with what's happening, Deli, you can roll me an Arcana at advantage now.
Crit.
Okay. Deli. Long into your training, while you were in the temporal plane, you had ventured around multiple places of craziness and the like. Some were not so great, some distorted gravity, some were insane. But there was one specific place known as the Desert. And I will spell it out because it sounds like I'm fucking slurring, but I'm not.
No, it's like a dead desert.
Yes, where all of time starts collapsing in on itself. And if you stay in there long enough, it starts peeling memories away from you and replacing them, or perhaps just basically, the longer you stay in there, the worse it becomes, because it starts making you believe that maybe you're from something else. Maybe this memory was true as opposed to this one. And you could see now, especially with that high roll, you see the same gritty sand, like towards the base of the tree that was very hidden, exactly where Justice is standing.
Okay. Easily enough. I was gonna do this anyway. Going to hit Justice with Grass Bolt.
Okay. Dunk.
And with my new ability, Gravity Well, I'm going to pull her away from the tree.
All right. All right. And as she pull away, you notice that sand that was there. It's still there, but it's kind of like retreating back into the base.
That's a fucking trip.
Yeah, don't do that again. That
I mean,
tree
Glad to
is...
know how the salad turned out, said the soup.
That tree's
wasn't
from somewhere that's not kind to living beings. It mainly messes with your head.
Oh, by messing with your memories and making you go through a million different probabilities.
Oh yeah, about that. I think your memories might be different now, slightly. Probably just some small stuff right now, because you weren't touching it for long.
Actually, I'm not sure. I was able to hold on to myself.
I'm going to never mind, since you're technically not there. But Deli, as you like I said, you do know the longer you stay in it, the worse it can get. Meaning,
Yeah, it's more of a time-based thing.
Fangs, hearing this, just poses a question to Deli. I am curious, but from what you said, this alters memories. Is this thing... Could an entity utilize it on others?
Oh, most likely. Mainly, as I'm assuming, distilling it into some sort of beverage.
Can Fangs make a history check on any times he had drank anything that was odd?
go right ahead.
And the reason why I'm asking this, Fangs, as he's hearing Deli's explanation, is that was he given this sort of drink in order to think that he had a sister from Astia or Astra?
Okay, go ahead.
That's his suspicion right now.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I will follow that line of logic. No. From what you could tell, especially because Astra, her magics seem to deal more ethereal. This seems to be more from what Deli was talking about, temporal. And at least from general planar knowledge, you know there's not like a collapse point between the two, like a crossover. Well, actually, I'm stupid because hold on. Let me walk back on that. You do know there is a certain crossover between the temporal and ethereal, especially with everything that you had just learned, that some of the god corpses were essentially used to make the temporal and basically act as the land of the dead, more speak. So
Well, that's the thing too. Is like, does Fangs really know much about the temporal stuff other than what he?
no, like outside of everything that's been explained to you, no. Deli would have the most knowledge, and even Deli's is very limited to what he had studied with Ebra and what he was told to stay away from, such as obviously the desert.
Okay, since right now Fangs is just under this assumption, really bad assumption by the way, but he just thinks that maybe that is how Astria managed to screw his memories over.
That's
if
fine.
what Deli is saying clicks with him in any way of memory altering.
Justice kind of holds out her hand. Hey, you awake yet?
I am awake.
Not you.
Yeah, give me a minute. Oh, I have to find the token. Give me a minute. Yep. Yeah, there we go. What's up?
Just kind of motions.
That's a tree.
From, where did you say it is, Dilly?
Don't make fun of me. It's a weird translation. The desert.
I love that name. Wonder. Probably my favorite. Desert.
Place that shows you memories of that don't exist.
I mean, I know general stuff about the temporal plane, but I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't even want to go near the desert. Why the fuck is that there if you're saying where it's from?
Well, they put it into those vials, and she drank it, and we just tried stabbing something out of her. Well, Fangs
Let
did.
me roll something for the Canary. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So basically they're trying to create diluted timeline? Drinkable diluted timeline?
Okay, I guess the real question is this corruption related or just stupid people doing stupid shit?
Could be a bit of both. Thing is, I don't deal with the corruption really. I was kind of into ethereal floating around for a little bit. Sorry, I can't really answer that question, but
Well, I'm just coming to this conclusion that, I mean, if you were helping my mother, it probably had something related to it.
believe it or not, that honestly had nothing to do with the corruption.
Right. Okay, well, that's kind of actually surprises me with the way everything's been going.
Believe it or not, Mariner didn't want to tie every story into one singular arc. Because I wanted them to be a little bit more individualized. I tied Dan to it, but that's beyond the point.
Well, that's just Justice like being like everything I've heard, you know.
True. But
I mean, you know how it is with coincidences.
it is oddly coincidental, but no, from what I could tell, your family really didn't deal with this shit for the most part.
Lucky.
You don't hear that.
Yeah,
Though.
that's the
Oh.
problem. Yes.
Remember, she's.
I thought I
she
could
is
see her.
only- You can see her. You cannot hear her.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah. It's basically unless Justice wants to translate. Worth.
No,
Actually,
she's just having a conversation at the moment.
give me 1 second, cause I have to roll something because you did some weird memory jumbling with the desert, so this might actually get weird.
Oh no.
Oh no.
77.
That
Deli,
seems
for
like a
brief
lucky
moment-
number.
Yeah, Deli, you can definitely see her now, and as she's talking, you can kind of hear her now too, and all of you can actually.
Oh, Fangs can see her now?
Oh
Yeah.
hell, she sounds hot too.
Fangs, still having Diana in one arm and the bone dagger on the other hand, just looks at the appearance of this creature, points the
Yeah,
dagger at it, and just asks
I'll-
just asks Justice. Justice, is this your ally, or is this some sort of enemy that has just come out again?
Yeah, wait. Wait, you can see her?
I think I see what looks to be like a humanoid foxkin creature being.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen. All of you could hear her say that.
Yeah, remember when I was talking about the desert and it fucks with memories? I think it happened.
Wait, how does that my memories being fucked with affect?
I don't think it's memories per se, because when we were leaving and she's addressing all of you now that you can kind of see her, leaving the Raven Queen's domain,
Yes.
she points at Justice, decided to sit on a chair, and apparently, maybe some residual, whatever the fuck, and I got somewhat of a physical form. Though now I don't even fucking know.
Do we? Fangs was about to ask a question and realizes what exactly Justice did as the Canary revealed it.
I'm
Normally-
gonna sit on their fancy chair and push the plot forward.
Fangs just kind of, he was about to say something, he pauses, looks at Justice. I see that you're just as disrespectful to dead individuals as many others are. That being said,
Oh my god.
She kind of like turns to him. Last time I checked, they all fucked off and died, and left us with the fucking mess.
hence what I said, they're dead.
Besides, somebody's gonna have to fill that chair someday. I mean, it's not gonna be me, but
Right. Fangs just turning his attention to the Canary. I don't
Howdy.
suppose you have a name that we can address you by.
If you think that I didn't give this fuck my name, that I'll give you my name because it'll give you power over me, you're fucking dead wrong.
yeah, I thought we had more going on here than just calling me that fuck.
Look, you hear her whisper in your ear, I'm trying to be cool to your friend, shut the fuck up.
No, fuck you.
Well,
If they can see you, you're part of this shit show now, and you're just on the same level as all of us bitches.
Fangs kind of just ignoring the little plastic stove, but thinks of it.
You
this
you
must
just
be-
hear like some like stunted whispers. It's not like loud enough for you.
Yeah, it's just, again, he's not trying to even listen in on that. Just
Yeah.
says, yes, but Canary, or just being called Canary, sounds odd. Is there a name that you want us to call you by? In a sense, you are kind of a member of our strange war band.
Am I really though?
I mean, I was
No.
like,
Looking at you,
calling out
Jeff-
Frankie Jones, but I figured I'd still try to be civil, but, you know.
Not quite, but since you are a package deal with Justice,
Alright. For the time being, you can call me Now I have to think of a name. Give me a minute.
Steve.
I'm a woman, so no.
I've known a couple of women named Steve.
I will fucking pummel you into the earth.
I
That
don't
means they
suppose
want women
Lily
in
work.
England.
You can call me Lilith. I'll just
Oh, it's
edit
close
that.
enough.
Really? You going that cliche?
Well, fuck off. Would you fuck it, fine. You can call me fucking Pie.
Lily,
Okay.
then.
3.1415925.
Stop counting!
What? That's pie!
Not. I'm just gonna fucking put her name as Pie.
Go on,
If you don't
Applejack.
mind, I shall just simply call you Lily then.
I'll show the players.
Oh my
Pie. I give up as a DM.
You got us for a party. But Fangs will just kind of go, I do not wish to think of you as food, so Lily would be suffice for you then.
Fine. I'm 90% sure most of you are just gonna call me Pie anyway.
Yep, sure am, Apple.
I'm gonna fucking kill this person if I can. If I had most of my powers back, I would punch you down into the fucking earth.
If you had most of your powers back, you'd be annihilating cities and fuck all caring about me. We never would have met. Let's be honest about that shit.
Though I am
So-
curious, Miss Lilith, I suppose you are somewhat involved or somehow connected to the ethereal then.
I mean, I've been dead. Alright, here. I'm gonna paint you a word picture real quick, smart man. Really fast. Watch. As you watch it, she's like making magic symbols in the air. Like, kind of like prestidigitation, or minor image to kind of explain. I was a burning ether that had died because devils are really weird with souls. So as a burning ether going through the ethereal for what seemed like probably a millennia, then some idiot decided to rip a hole in the ethereal because they thought it'd be funny. Maybe. I don't fucking know what happened. And all things considered, I followed what little lead I had from the opening, and then I ended up here. And you kind of just watch as she draws like a detailed justice image, but of like really dumb looking with like her tongue sticking out.
That's perfectly fine. Fangs is amused.
Does that explain the situation?
Quite bit. So you are.
Are we talking
similar
about the
to
time he tore it open?
I was really hoping
Yes.
nobody was gonna bring that up.
I mean, it really wasn't even that. I mean, what
I
was
got
it? The
spat on by a
corruption fucked with
frog
you,
and tried to cast a cantrip, and I ended up in a fucking upside down lake.
Oh my god.
It means like, mostly the corruption is to blame for that.
Yeah, and then demigods kept calling me fat.
I forgot they did, which is fucking hilarious.
Every time we met anybody who knew about it, they called me fucking fat.
But that doesn't make sense, though. That would explain.
That would. Go on. Come on.
Fangs pauses the whole. If you are blaming Deli for ripping a hole in there, wouldn't all these other things have happened well before his incident? He is just simply one of many accidents.
Here's the thing. Ripping holes through ethereal happen all the time, but they're more like, imagine like a small doorway and a one-way through. Like, considering your aura and your goddess,
Dead goddess now.
either way, your goddess, you open one-way doors that only you can enter through. What your idiot did over here is basically made an all-you-can-eat buffet for any soul that could run
I'm
out.
like the smartest person here, first off.
Go on. She's like looking at you.
I mean, Mal never tore a hole in, fabric of reality.
Mal uses bread as a weapon.
Wait, what?
Mal's weapon is food.
What?
Wait, did Justice not know that?
He's blind!
Yes. It
Well,
is
I
a
thought
very.
you would. I thought I said that. It's
I just kept smelling bread around him all the time. I thought he was just into breadsticks or something. What?
No, Mala fights with a large loaf of bread. That is
Why are
impressive.
we having an identity crisis over this?
Josh, I completely rescind everything I just said about that. Okay.
Mariner, it's called
You are,
deflecting.
in fact,
Are
the
you
smartest
alright,
person
ass?
here.
I now understand the pain of this. So as I was saying, what he did basically opened way more holes that aren't one way. And that's why I was able to escape rather than needing the energy to do so.
Should we tell Ever about that?
I mean, that's up to you.
Somewhere there in the swamp. I don't remember where.
That was kind of just in like what? A stone's throw?
Yeah, I could have sworn I told her about that.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's
That
her
was a-
problem now.
You're a fucking cock.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I know.
I don't know those portals.
But you said you need.
All right, there's a difference between a portal and a hole in time, space-time, Jeebus.
I also
Let's
can't
clarify
close that.
Welcome back, guys. We're just making fun of Mala's bread weapon.
Yeah, because Justice
Wait,
finally figured out
no,
that
no,
you
no,
use
no,
a
no.
bread
What I
clone.
just walked into had nothing to do with my bread weapon.
Yeah, we.
Go on.
Oh,
You missed it by a couple seconds.
Ah, fuck.
Basically, Justice finally found out that you swing a loaf of bread as a weapon. Also, you can now see this, the Canary, whose name is Pie. We're going by the name Pie.
well,
I'm
Fangs
so
being.
glad we figured that out. And
Also-
who's this?
Were you there for the whole desert thing?
I was there for the part of it where we were talking about the whole thing of like it would do memories, basically strip you down to each memory if you stayed in there longer.
Okay.
So I
then
know
yeah,
that
then
much.
You got a base of it, and I rolled a D100, and now you can all. Temporal magic is weird. I have a few rulings on it, and
She also mentioned it.
I should have
or
been
at
a
least
chrono
pointed to-
wizard.
She also pointed out
should've, 'cause
that
I have a lot of fucked up shit for temporal magic. Jeez.
Pi also pointed out that Justice sat on the throne of the dead Queen of Raven.
Which gave
Queen.
her a little bit more physical form, and then combined with a little bit of the desert temporal fuckery, now all of you could see her.
So she wanted to call her. She wanted to be called Lilith because Fangs asked for a name to call her by, and
And then Justice said
everyone
it was
decided to
cliche, so she was fuck it, I'm Pie now. She gets tired of this shit.
So Fangs just asked for some more explanation from Lily, as he's calling her now.
Alright,
So wait.
so
Question:
Right.
Who are you calling Lily?
Pie.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Pie is Lily, Lily is Pie.
Okay, great. Just making sure I don't have like some other name. I'm like, who the fuck is Lily?
Lily Pie, and Justice is called her Apple Pie.
Oh God.
But
Alright, so
I call her a
So-
snack.
I'm gonna fucking throw you in the desert and make sure you never come back.
Fuck you, I know the way.
I understand the draw of powerful women.
I'm going to
Right.
also throw you back in the fucking well.
Speaking of this well thing, will this be a danger to all of us if it remains?
Oh, more than likely, considering it's literally connecting to a memory erasing part of a plane.
So, do you have any idea of how to get rid of it besides the usual hack and
Alright,
slash and fire?
Oh, my
I'm
plan
gonna
was
let you in
fire.
on a little I'm gonna let you in on a little secret there, buddy. I was a devil that occasionally visited one plane, being this one, the prime material, So yes, I am obviously super well versed in this.
Well, you did seem like a knowledgeable type.
You're also older than. Wait, how old are you, Deli?
345.
I mean, I'm assuming.
I think.
let's
I think I'm getting my characters mixed up. Give me a second.
No, that's your age. You are correct. Deli is actually really fucking old.
300. Oh wait, no, that's my age. Oh no, I'm 78.
Oh,
That ain't
really?
right.
I thought
That
he was
ain't
older.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was.
I'm
like, 'cause
gonna
you,
put
like,
a
said-
3 in front of that.
There we go. Oh. Well, let's just say I've been floating around in the ether what's probably felt like 36 eons, so do excuse me if my knowledge is a little bit lacking.
I do apologize, since I am quite ignorant of the whole age and time continuum that you and Deli seem to be very well versed in all these things.
I am not versed in this shit at all. I just happen to have general ideas because I've been floating with so many different holes in my head, considering what I've been going through for the past 35 eons. And I can't
Then-
recall half that shit.
Then I
If you can
apologize.
recall half of it,
again.
that's amazing.
I said I cannot.
Then I sincerely apologize for stressing you out and overestimating your current situation. You definitely need your rest.
Yeah, now I kind of feel
Good.
bad.
I'm going back to sleep. If you need me, Jay, I'm going to be in the fucking bracelet. And you just kind of watch as she kind of fizzles out of it, kind of like a ghost almost, and disapparates into the chains on your arm, which now all of you could kind of see like very profusely, like these glowing chains. They were there before, but they weren't like glowing to the common eye. But now you could definitely see them a little bit better. It's right hand, right?
Yep.
Okay, on her right hand.
And as she fades, thanks, Jerry.
I'm gonna kill you so much.
I know.
So why are you naming her all these fruits? Is she that sweet?
She wanted to be called Pie.
I see now.
Also, on top of that, we should never tell anyone that you did that. Like, talk to her. Ever. In Schlenkton, that's technically a crime.
Well,
Just being in the same room.
I am.
It is a crime except in one place. In the Soldner black market, where anything is legal.
I am still curious, though. She said that she escaped from a place, but yet required Deli to make a hole. This time thing is very weird. Now, what do we do with the tree?
I think
My
you're
drunken
missing. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You can
my
try to
drunken understanding is that the astral, ether, ethereal.
Ether. She called it ether.
She's pointing like a deli to clarify.
Give me a second. Hey Mel, you got that rock?
Yeah, Fangs. What Fangs is trying to get to, or at least he's trying his best to word, is that she's talking about her escape and everything, and yet she's very mad at Deli still in some weird way.
Everybody's always mad at me.
Not
Mel,
really
What my understanding is, what I thought is, because Deli had to break out of it, is that if you end up on that plane, you kind of get stuck there. Unless you have some way out.
All right. Fang, since you're semi-attuned, you know the ethereal plane is essentially the plane of the dead. But if someone, since you at least have general knowledge of portals now, and I'm gonna give this to you, if you start ripping holes in the plane of the dead, and the soul finds an anchor point, it could kind of come back.
The thing that Astra has been basically bitching at me about, and Fangs
Yeah.
is now very much
Now
tuning
you
out. Yeah, no, I knew, but
I figured.
so for players, Fangs is actually willfully ignorant of that little situation right now because he's still pissed off at Astra.
But you you would understand, especially since what you've been told with your previous assignment. You were supposed to make sure that shit didn't happen.
Oh, right. Astra was mentioning something about that, and wait, wouldn't that mean that if I were following Astra's direct orders or obligated at that point, I was supposed to kill Deli? No.
You can
No,
fucking try.
I think you were just supposed to stop as a whole, right?
Yes, but she also mentioned about dealing with the sources and all that stuff that were.
I'm not a fucking source. I got spit on by a frog. Also, Mal, Rock. You picked it up and you're tall.
Yeah, here.
Thank you.
What are you trying to do, Jeebus?
I'm all cast sending.
All right. I need a write me the message, and who you sending to?
Well, it's in the message.
Okay. Okay. I need you to roll me. What's the chance of
D100.
it?
D20. Don't roll a 1.
Yep.
3,
Good.
bitch. It still goes through.
Deli, all you hear as you send that message out is the of like the sound of screams for 25 words. Like, and they are annoyed as fuck. And that's all you get.
See Telly say this out loud into the stone, and then his eye starts twitching. He gives Mal the stone back. Well, that wasn't helpful.
Malak takes it and puts it in his pocket. It's like, well.
Fangs still carrying Diana, but he goes over to Deli and
Actually, no, sorry. You hear 24 screams, and you hear the word "fine" in like the most annoyed voice that you could have.
Y'all should, I'll just step back here. I'm gonna step over here because I'm assuming a portal's about to open.
All right, let me roll her Arcana real quick.
Diana, I know I punched you a lot, but and you're probably a little bit tender about
Alright.
this.
You watch as this tree, you hear a loud ripping sound. And this tree, and you hear a loud ripping sound from the other room, are just... as they just get swallowed into the water and are gone. I can't delete them because they're part of the...
They're part of the map.
They're not there. Yep, but they're not there anymore.
Fangs looks over to Deli and just says, was that you?
No, that was my teacher, and I believe I have irritated her further, which is something I was trying to not do. But also, I didn't know how to deal with this shit.
Could you please send send her our thanks?
I can't do that till tomorrow.
Well, when you
And
can.
also, Mal has the rock.
Now pass me the rock.
Now, I think, hey, okay, Fangs only knows, like, half a language.
You want me to click what language he actually knows?
Yeah, sure, please, because I think it'll be funny when you know a shit ton. I want to just see, because I know what the language is, but I want to know what. Oh my fucking god. Fangs. It's an undercommon.
Jesus Christ.
Why is Fangs so racially diverse, but yet he knows no context?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that loud.
It's a tick moment.
Yeah, it really. Well, there's a reason why, because usually there in this world, and technically there's no true Underdark, so I kind of relocated it to some other stuff.
Yeah, just to give context.
Give me a minute, because now I have to fucking write all these.
Oh, speaking of that, I also need a minute.
Alright.
Alright. I was just gonna give context as to why Fangs knows Undercommon at least.
Please do, because now I'm fucking perplexed.
Well, he did encounter a few drow in the Red Claw's blood pits, and while he hanged out with them, he also had to kill them.
It's important to know how to cuss at your enemies when you have to kill them.
I hate all of you.
No, you don't. You would have killed. You would have ended this fucking campaign years ago.
I mean, look, I
Bro.
even clicked it as to where he got his stuff, so. Not to mention, Fangs has hunted humanoids, so he needs to know exactly what they're saying.
Alright, let me fucking start writing, because I have to recopy my notes. Because there are some stuff I didn't write down, because I didn't expect this to get solved in 20 minutes!
I'm sorry.
This is what happens when the DM like states a thing and then forgot to check their players.
I didn't expect Fangs to have fucking undercommon.
I have pinged him many times before, and I even said, like, "Are you fine with all this?"
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. I just completely forgot as a DM.
And me just being impressive. They're impressed that I can speak Infernal and Dwarvish. Like, fuck. Bangs is like, I have 12 languages. Which do you wish for me to speak?
Again, it was from the canny.
The worst problem is that means Fang understands more about alcohol than some of us.
Except for Deli again.
Now the question is Fang being willfully stupid, or is he pretending to be stupid?
That's going to come into question for the rest of the campaign, that's for sure. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just writing notes now.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, I put it right there, like even where he got his stuff. It's like, yeah, Fangs will probably not know anything.
I've returned from my pee.
Huh?
I was like, I've returned from my pee.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure Fangs will never know anything about Infernal, Abyssal, Celestial.
The one time it's in fucking undercommon. Like, I got him! Fuck!
I use a lot of undercommon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know shit. Except Tick.
Just really hoping you work
What?
on higher tech. Or kidnap.
Even orcas.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I have to...
Harley,
I
you really need to make another TikTok of, am I being kidnapped? No. Can I leave? No.
This is,
Well,
this is
that
just this whole
one
fucking
I never.
campaign.
Wait, what audio was that one?
You haven't seen it? I've seen that audio like 1,000 times.
Mm-mm.
I'll send it to you next time I find it.
Okay. I like drama. I laughed at myself for too long. Is what happened. It was too long, but it was so good.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm still writing.
I suddenly feel very bad.
You're not the one who had to beat up a party member.
Hey, you know what's great? Don't do dumb shit.
Hey, it worked.
True. Also, I was surprised. I was gonna say the DC for the desert, it starts at a 19. Just a little background and goes up from there. Like it goes up every round by 1. So.
You're lucky. You're lucky it wasn't not a few levels higher.
I know. That shit's insane.
Oh, it's a good thing Fangs called out to Deli right away. Because Fang just
I had a feel. I'm glad it was something different. Because I thought it was
Yeah.
corruption. I'm like, and so. in
I
her
mean,
mind,
you'll understand after you kind of read what it is, but basically, it is you'll see.
Well, Justice, like, she's like, okay, I've literally punched corruption, so it can't be that dangerous, unless I ingest it.
And instead, you get temporal anomalies, which is way worse.
Hank is just gonna look over to Mala. Oh, sorry. Continue, Deli.
No, go.
I didn't
no,
say
you go.
shit.
Oh, or who was talking? I feel bad. I just talked over them.
No, go ahead, Miser.
Okay, thanks to go look over to Mala. She says, I feel like between all of us, you are the most normal of our group.
Well, that means that you need to define what normal is, because, wow.
There is Narella, but I think we have broken her mind.
I
Nah,
mean, now
she's
that I
fine.
understand, she's. I mean, bread? Really?
Really?
What?
I just thought you were really into breadsticks and Warren and shit, and now it's like I don't know what's euphemism and what's not.
All right.
I don't know how to explain any of that, and...
So Fangs, that's what you kind of glean from the notebook through reading through it.
You sleep talk.
I have. Is it showing? It should.
Yes, I see it.
No, I
They-
don't.
Desert, yeah.
You did that.
Fangs will translate it word for word as best he can, and I'm going to do it in the best Fangs impression as possible.
I'm an asshole. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes, okay. This is how you pronounce his word here, Deli.
Oh my
the
fucking
strange-
god! Never mind. Please.
I
don't
can't
tell me.
fucking read it.
God damn it!
Right, the desert tree has taken root. We
Desert.
will-
Dessert tree? Oh,
No.
damn it, I wish there was some ice cream or cake under that.
Oh, you believe in the
Right.
dessert tree, but you don't believe in sand apes.
Excuse me? You know, I was kidding,
No
alright?
thing is sand
I was
apes.
kidding. There's no...
All right, boys, we're getting
Hey.
off track, please.
But continuing on now, we will use this in pauses conjunction with the corruption. Day 8, we have began to test the drinks on the slums. Oh, wait, that's bad, isn't it? That's probably where I sensed a portal in there.
Yeah.
To varying successes. Some had gone insane and aren't quite useful to the cause. More for the pile then. Wait, what pile and what? Deli, you understand this whole cause thing with that crazy coven that they took your body, yes?
What?
The group, thing, people.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about bards. Or
Well, I don't know if they're... It's complicated.
Alright. Day 64. We have narrowed it down for the drinks to finally work as planned. Those in the pile can be thrown into the... I do
You
not
need
know
to
how to
act-
pronounce this word. Yes,
You
thank
mean like, do you actually read it as a player?
No, this is the character.
Okay, I didn't know if you actually
Yeah,
did it. 'cause that is a hard ass
amalgamations,
word.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
the amalgamations. Yeah, the amalgamations. But this is
Amalgamation,
Fangs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fangs kind of goes the amalgamations to further use.
Was it supposed to read amalgamations?
I was gonna ask the same question.
I shall attempt to spell it. It is an A-M-A-L. That's a weird thing. I think that's a G. Another A.
Amalgamations.
Yes, that is the right word.
I'm not gonna lie, I had trouble spelling that a few times.
Amalgamations, yes.
It's such
We're
a
using
fucking
alchemy?
word.
We're up against a bunch of alchemists?
I suppose.
Concrete makers.
I think there might be something in the slums that's a bit non-natural.
I did sense a portal opening briefly in
She
there.
motions towards like the vials, like not natural as they're using this shit.
Yeah, I think after a couple of these, they turn into either, I would assume, useful for whatever hell they're trying to do, or something goopy.
I mean, there was a
Oh.
strange goop shade ethereal creature that was coming out of Diana with purple eyes.
Yeah, probably gonna have to deal with a lot of them.
Mind control?
No.
Yes, most likely.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
mind
I
control
would,
possession.
I would believe in the beginning if the person is powerful enough mind control, but if they weaken or are of a weaker constitution, they'll most likely turn into something monstrous.
Fangs points
So
to
the
the vial.
Grom, the boars, everything else we've been fighting now for.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Right.
Yeah, Fangs points to the vial. Believe me, Deli, I had touched that vial, and it was trying to talk to me in my mind. In a very similar, mind-numbing and condescending manner similar to Astria.
Oh, good. Well,
That is why
I
I
believe
immediately
we
turned
have
to
wasted
mind
enough time in this person's home. Do we know who lived here?
I was actually going to ask that because it's not going to do me any good to look for paperwork.
Fuck, I need to look up her
The-
name. Give me a minute.
Wouldn't the woman that Diana took key from be the one who lives here? Diana shakes, shaking Diana gently, but
I just realized her name, and it's actually fucking hilarious in hindsight.
uh-oh.
You'll see it.
Do
in a minute.
I remember?
Roll me a history at advantage. Actually, no. Fangs would see it in the book because she's probably that arrogant to sign it. I will show the players
Did
real
I
quick.
see in the book? But I just closed it.
Yeah, she's kind of a dumbass because she probably would have written it with her notes. That's why I
Yes,
think-
this one here. The Lenore.
That's why I think his name's funny. In hindsight, that Diana has her key. That was unintentional, but funny as shit.
Adds an A to one of her other characters' names.
I made her before Rowan, so fuck off.
Wait, what? You took it from Lenore Rowena?
Yes, that
Lenore
arrogant-
Rowena's house?
Oh, fucking hell.
Is that a problem?
Where the fuck's the wine cellar? I'm stealing some shit while burning this fucking place down.
Oh, absolutely. Come on, let's find the booze.
Wait, hold on. If there is those contaminated drinks, aren't there?
No, she's not gonna drink it. She's not stupid. I'll check.
Wait, question though. Why hasn't she been in the house, I guess?
Nelly, roll me a fucking and justice since you're both generally savvy with the rich. Roll me a perception at advantage.
Find out she's
Hey.
in the room over there.
It would make way too much.
18.
All right. Yeah, 18. 15 was the DC, so you both passed. This is a summer home. This isn't her actual home. This is like a vacation, stay away from home kind of place.
Why is
Wait,
it
when the
when
fuck did
I
we run
want
into
this-
Lenore?
What were you saying, Diana?
Sorry.
No. Why is it that when I steal something, it's bad, and then when they want to steal something, it's a party?
I do not know. It is a strange double standards, I believe. Sort of like the chief takes the bigger cut of the kill than the hunter does.
I would not consider Lenore a friend. Where's that cellar?
Wait, on the other hand, too, like, if Lenore is actually doing this shit, I mean, doesn't this technically count less as like thievery and more of a what would the term be? But
A just
Spoiled
acquisition.
Rightful
I like
justice.
that better.
Rightful justice.
Oh,
Quite. I didn't mean for that pun, but it also makes way too much sense in context.
We are
Alright.
confiscating the bottles from her cellar to determine if they are corruption or not.
Are you actually
But-
though?
No.
we are going to
Roll
destroy
me a
them. aren't
deception then.
we? Oh my god, I gotta roll.
Really?
I'm actually gonna roll
Take it and do that. Do it for yourself.
That's right.
No, that
I
Fang's
love
gonna
it.
steal it and drink it.
Fane's going to very gently put down Diana.
Oh no.
And this is definitely very visible as his ears go all the way to the back. Looks to the two of them, and he knows that Justice is not looking or can't see, but it's definitely in his voice. I do hope that you are going to destroy these contaminated bottles if they have corruption in them.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. If I would, what?
That's
Why
a
would we
stupid
want this
fucking
shit?
question.
I mean, hell, I was gonna find the cheapest fucking rot gut she had and use it to start the fire on this fucking place in the first time. You know, I mean, the other part we would celebrate because
Ooh, I can help
what's a
identify that.
bonfire without bows?
Good.
Wait,
As
I'm
he
doing it
walks to the
alcohol.
sign, he starts getting ready. He starts preparing some torches. And he looks over to Mala. Mala, can you please help me destroy this wretched place of
Let's
corruption?
go to the slums, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Let's just have a great campaign session today.
And
Mala
you brought us here.
dies and starts like lighting another torch
No.
and going through.
On the other hand, wait. Actually, I think about that. Running this place down might actually be really good.
Oh, that's a horrible decision. We're setting a beacon of, hey, some people were here fucking with your corruption stuff. Also, I mean, well, we kind of deleted their trees, so they're gonna find out anyway.
Really, they
Yes.
are. So you
Let's
might
give
as well
them a
burn
good
it.
message. Let's give them a good message then.
Okay. Show of hands. Granted, I can't do anything other than vote, so Deli, you count.
Okay.
Show of hands. Get rid of the evidence that we are here by fire.
Justice, you feel your right hand go up.
Oh no, she's got it already up.
No. You feel your you'll hold
Oh.
up your left. You feel the your other hand go up. Just preface that with a canary for a pie.
Mala
Fangs
raises his hand.
has 2 torches in hand now.
Oh my fucking god! I'm
Ready
so
to
glad.
Chuck
I
it.
love this party. Never change, people.
All right. Well, in that case, definitely grab all the valuables. We are poor as fuck. We are in a gambling town. Nothing that looks like it can be traced. Nothing unique. Only simple things.
I'm
And
just
the
gonna roll
booze.
one thing for Fangs.
I will say, Diana, you know you picked this place clean. There's not much money here. It's probably.
So, Fangs is gonna say, "You have 18 minutes. I am gonna start the fire immediately. No sooner, no later."
All I'm saying is, I didn't start the fire.
But it was always burning, since this godforsaken land was turning.
Fangs.
Mala's sitting there with the flame
You know-
underneath this like table. Like, oh fuck! I already started the
Why am
flame.
I playing
Son of
dramatic
a-
music while the fucking house is burning down?
He goes, "We are not good people at times." But Fangs is just following his duties of dealing with the corruption. Even though it's not exactly his duties, it's close enough.
Alright.
As earlier when he made that particular commentary, it was like, yes, if I was following Astra's strict rules, I was supposed to harm Deli, but Deli is friend and warband member, so fuck Astra.
Alright.
Delia and Justice are looking for booze.
We're
Yep.
gonna roll me an investigation and an arcana.
Oh, the Arcana.
Because you technically, you still have your detect magic up.
Yeah.
So you don't really. Justice, you can't see shit. You're too
God,
busy.
guys.
It's fire time, and we're gonna burn the rich.
15.
So
So-
she's like picked up a candy dish and is like looking at it, like
G-
taking it against the
you-
wall. Nope.
Deli, you go down to the basement and see. Most of these wine bottles are probably corruption tested, but you see at least 2. I'm gonna call them Elfish Chardonnay, and you could take them.
Oh, God.
And they-
Here.
Get the shitty wine.
Bullshit.
Makes it
Elves don't
cheaper.
know how to drink. He pops both corks and he walks upstairs with one, and he hands the other one too.
Alright. Let me roll this real quick.
Getting drunk on this. That's great.
Oh, this is the
Hell,
elf
he's-
shit.
Yeah, it's just fucking disgusting.
Oh my god. Okay. You guys are doing this as you are running around setting the house ablaze. there's really nothing of valuable because Diana had actually looked through prior and scarfed most valuables. And now the house, after about 18, 19 minutes, is just fully set ablaze. You hear sirens going off as wizards and other people are called to basically put this out. I'm just gonna need like a quick stealth roll from everyone to see if you kind of meld with
Oh,
the crowd.
I'm gonna do one more thing, just to
I know.
add.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Woo!
Make a stealth roll. 19.
Because I need it.
Oh my god.
Moogle, sorry.
Hey, I was rolling boss yesterday at beginning of game.
Yeah, you
By
were
the end
rolling
of it, man.
fantastically.
24 with the.
Let me roll a d20 real quick.
And then you shot Tick in the face.
Yeah.
All right, you guys all passed, and as you guys are going, where are you guys heading now?
To the slums.
To our
Okay.
actual destination.
5. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, and I actually have a map for this. As you get towards the gate, I need to roll a d100 to see if these guards want to go assist with the fire or not, because of what the fuck you guys did.
Imagine
I mean, we're gonna be
distraction.
like casually strolling
Oh
up.
my
picking them up.
god! Fuck my life.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Wow.
You're not needed.
Wow.
All right.
Where are we located at? Oh, should
You're right here. There's basically so the slums are on this side. I do have a few maps, and once we get there, I'll start describing it.
I do have a question. Is my pass without a trace aura still up? 'Cause It's,
How long does that last? It's an hour, right?
Yep, 1 hour. So
Oh,
I
you're
don't
fine.
know how long.
It's not that long. Like, imagine like this place was like towards the middle of the city, and the slums technically, since it takes up 1/4, is still kind of. So as you guys are walking, thank you. You do notice, though the guards are gone, there's still a like. Roll me some perceptions real quick.
I'm gonna mention one thing as we're going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Justice is going to, at one point,
Oh.
you're gonna look at Diana. You know, I really didn't want to do that, right?
Maybe a little.
Yeah, I mean, you did irritate me, so I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit in there, but, just for the hell of it. And she smacks her in the back
For
of the
9
head.
healing. You heal 9 damage.
And then she says, I better get my cut.
Oh my fucking god. Alright. So, I'm gonna need a perception check from the rest of the party as well.
Okay. I just want to add one more thing. How bad is Diana's injuries?
Oh.
She
yeah,
doesn't
hold
look
on.
great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I wrecked I wrecked Diana pretty bad.
Yeah,
I
it is.
know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
say there's probably blood and there's like a few like black and blue marks that look like they might bleed a little heavily.
All right. So Fang is going to give the only healing spice mango shine that he has from Delhi.
Ah, fuck. What did we state that would be a roll as?
It
Yeah,
was
just
well 1d4 plus 2. I actually
Okay.
had the thing here.
Okay, then you can just roll it. Oh my god, you heal another 3.
I apologize. It might be a bit stale from not being used for so long.
All right. Fangs, we need a perception then as well.
Yes, I'm gonna do perception.
But you do notice. Oh my god. Actually, I gotta roll this thing. real quick.
I'll just delete this now since I don't have any more.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, my
God
aura
damn
thing
it.
is still up, so
No, that's not what I'm saying. So as you walk to this gate, you do notice like there's these heavy wrought iron doors that are kind of like right towards this, like right here. Like imagine like not a drawbridge, but like kind of like a bank vault kind of deal where it's like this just huge iron metal gate kind of deal. And all of you don't see any guards and roll pretty well. But Justice, you hear coming from this way the sounds of digging or like metal clashing against stone kind of sounds.
I think we have something fun going on.
Let me get the NPC. As you see,
Wait, you must stay. I was
You
saying
should
stay
see this
30.
fucking thing.
I love her.
It's a he, but yes.
Oh,
Well, actually, I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna assume.
it's up. I mean, it's literally
It's
your
a
call.
it's a gobbo.
It's a
That's
gobbo.
Their gender is
Yeah.
gobbo.
Fangs was just
Justice,
about to say stay
As you
within
walk
30.
over, you hear the clanging. You're like, eh. As it just you hear this loud thing. You hear this jingling of gold necklaces, other valuables around this rather short being. It's supposed to be small. I just weird.
Are you having a seizure?
No. Go away.
Okay.
And Fags, Bella, you could hear Justice or Fags, Bella, and Deli, and Diana. You could hear Justice talking to someone, and you hear that.
Fangs kind of just calls over to Justice in a harsh whisper. You need to stay within 30 feet of the aura.
I don't think there's anyone around here except for them.
Zemhu.
Okay, Deli, take a peek.
Go right ahead. They're not like hidden. They're just there.
Yeah.
They're just kind of digging away.
Just having
Oh,
a inner conflict here. Hey, you know that one?
Hmm?
Jimmy.
What's that? I don't think so. They seem harmless. Roll me now that you're closer, and because Justice depth perception is weird, and I'll kind of give this to you a little bit more. You do notice that there's like a small hole where they keep hitting. Like, you could see like dirt and piles near where the little gobbo is kind of going at it. But I don't really couldn't tell you. Never seen that one before in my life.
Hey, what's she up to?
Ah!
What? Deli's using drunken slurs.
No, I can no. I completely understand. It's just I'm sorry, Smidge is digging hole.
What? That guy's open.
It is not, Deli. It is close shut. Sorry, if I didn't describe it, that's my bad as a DM. Like, it is close shut, and like this. Like, basically, imagine it kind of like not a bank vault, but you know, in like gated communities they have those electronic gates, kind of deals that are like metallic and very hard to open. It's kind of like that.
Why don't you step back for a second here? No, we want to get into. Don't worry.
I do have a player question.
Go ahead.
The spot here where the goblin's at, is that stairs going up as well?
Those aren't there. Like the way that's designed, it's basically that is elevated 40 feet up, and like the ground is basically where the stonework is. The tan stone. I
Okay.
couldn't find a good enough map, and I knew that might have been a little bit off because the depth of it was weird.
Yeah, figure I just ask.
Yeah. Why you want to use Smidge Hole?
Well, we need to go looking around in there. Maybe help a couple people out. I heard that the situation's getting bad in there.
Are you Smidge benefactor
No.
rich person?
No, I am not a rich man.
Good lying, Deli.
Right now!
Oh, right. Diana, go be a benefactor.
No, as you say that, Deli, as you walk up close, you see a bunch of different jewelry, different pieces of everything on them. Like, they are covered head to toe with it, and you see like a small little hammer kind of tied to their back, fucking love this man. My best boy.
Now, Smidge.
Hmm?
My shorter compatriot over there has a beautiful necklace. All we need to do is make this hole big enough for gestures at Mala, him to fit through.
You see Smidge as moment like wave his finger. You understand. Private rich person
Right,
gives Smidge jewelry.
right.
Smidge go through hole Smidge makes into slum.
And
Help
what do you
people-
do in the slums?
Smidge help move people that aren't the crazy, weird purple glowy.
Smidge, what if we do this? We do the same thing. We have a very similar benefactor, I think.
Don't know. They give Smidge these, and again, he kind of points to all his accoutrement.
Well, who's wearing the necklace Diana had, or is Diana just wearing it?
What the
That ruby necklace you tried to give Fangs.
the obsidian necklace? She still has it, I think.
Yeah, I still have that.
You see that pretty thing around her neck? We're newer than Smidge is. We're here to help you.
Will you also help Smidge move people and give money when leave?
Yes, you can keep all the money.
No. Smidge get paid occasionally in fun things for dig. Smidge smuggle or move people that doing okay from city. Give what benefactor says. They pay for train and leave. So, like, kind of explain this because I know it's kind of getting explained weirdly. Basically, Smidge has a private benefactor that gives them the jewelry they have.
Yeah.
They go into the slums, pull the people out, and then give them money to basically afford a train ticket that get out of here of the people that aren't the purple glowy.
How much is a train ticket?
Depends on where they're going, but usually you could tell from like the jewels and like accoutrement he has, it's definitely not cheap. So whoever his benefactor is definitely like probably of noble status, especially from like your general knowledge. And
Yeah,
they're trying
I
to
think
help the people out of the
Smidge
slum.
just asked me to pay for train tickets.
No.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
my bad.
Okay,
He
no,
was
that's
basically-
fine.
he was
As long as
basically
Smidge isn't asking me to pay. Yeah, we'll
No.
we'll help you get people out of there.
Okay, you can take Smidge's hole, and as you do that, you see the sound he was making. He pulls like what looks like a small kind of cloak off of it, and the hole that he was pounding is small compared to what this is. This looks like it could fit almost a large-sized creature. This Smidge hole, no one knows about it. Special.
Hey, over here.
So, as Deli and Smidge were having their deal, Fangs was talking to the other two, or the others, and just basically asked, I don't see any way openings. Should I just climb it up and find something?
It's gonna be great.
And
Mala is like whispering, like, if you can do so quietly, check it out.
yeah, so as Deli turns, he just sees Fangs immediately climbing up that wall.
Thanks.
All right, so
Thanks. Over here. No, get down. Bad kitty.
all right, nope, he's going up. I like this because I gave you an option, but I like both options, so we're gonna go with both. All right, so Fags, you end up right here.
Okay.
Roll me a perception now that you're up here.
Sure.
God, why do we send a man that doesn't know tech? Oh, well, Fangs, you know how general, simple, or I don't know. Give me a minute, because I gotta. You do see like like this area, like a section off kind of guardhouse from the rest of it. Like you saw it from below, but now you can see it more clearly. Like there is this guard tower, and as you kind of get closer into it, you could see a few different buttons and levers.
He is not going to mess with that at the moment. Also, Fangs is no longer wearing his ceremonial dress. He's actually in his regular.
I figured. It's like an on and off kind of thing, so I'm not gonna be too worried about it.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna want to make his way over here just to see what's the situation over there.
Okay. You can
Uh,
just move your token
okay.
in a natural way. Okay. So Fangs, as you look over the slums, give me a minute because I have to pull up my notes.
Should I roll stealth because I am trying to keep low?
Trust me, you're not gonna need it. Okay. So as you look over, what you see a bunch of just desolate streets. Everything around, like behind you is like this sprawling city of like glamour, glitz, gold. Here is the worst. You see those nomadic tubes from before? They're all like, at least from your vantage point, they're all busted. There's like buildings in total disarray, different like support beams and other stuff just kind of crumbling to the ground as if this has been in disrepair for a while. There's like small like little fires kind of lit sprinkled throughout, and there's definitely what's the term I'm looking for? Brain's being dumb, give me a minute.
Sure thing.
And just through all of that, it definitely feels like there's not many people paying attention to this side, and also you see like those street lights as well, like smashed, and like the gem quartz that was kind of in there are like taken apart, or like pieces are missing. And just looking through all of that, it just seems like this part of the city is completely cut off.
All
I
right.
don't know how Fangs would process all that.
Basically, for Fangs, it's just gonna be okay. No woods, no trees. It's a desolate, strange stone jungle that, while eerily familiar, it also feels very deprived of life. So he's gonna start making his way back, climbing down.
So as you're climbing down, Del, you see you're just yelling out. Are you yelling out for the party then? Well, actually, what are the rest of you doing while Fangs is fucking climbing the wall?
Keeping an eye out for anybody else coming around here.
Let me roll.
I mean, it should
Yeah,
probably take
another way in.
probably should like take Fangs 15-20 minutes at most. So
Oh no,
plenty of
you roll me a perception, all of you.
Ah, fuck.
Let me move myself back to where I was. Because
Mallet. Okay, no, you can climb down. I just want you to roll perception. And Fangs, you'll have advantage because vantage point, thankfully.
Okay, so I have a question, DM. Am I still in the same spot that I am now, or do I start moving over here?
You're starting to move back, but you get a perception because.
All right, advantage.
Them guards, Justice you don't hear because you kind of walk the DC was 14, but them guards, as Fangs, Mala, and Diana, they be a coming. You could, and Fangs, from your position, you could definitely see they're hustling back to the gate. Because they probably dealt with the fire on this side.
Yeah, he'll probably speak very hoarsely or harshly whisper, "The guards are returning, quickly. Where are the others?"
They went up that way.
Alright, what are the two of you doing? The idiot.
Yeah, I think he tried climbing up the top of the wall.
Laying in the middle of the street, dying. I don't know.
No, you're not the idiot brigade. The idiot brigade is the ones up top.
Only if you had somebody in the party that could heal you.
You're right. Justice will heal her again.
Things will try.
Is there any place I could hide?
There's a lot of buildings, but you have a feeling that once those guards kind of start going, it might not be the best bet. So you're probably on a timer, especially with like the way this gate's designed. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
Blip, 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 blip.
I will say, essentially, we'll basically have about, from the way the steps are coming and from what Fang saw, especially with his high perception, you probably got like 3 minutes, and I'm actually timing this, so.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run over
Fantastic.
here and join everybody.
Yeah, Fangs. We'll
Oops,
go
let
to
me
the
get my
others.
stopwatch
It's like,
going.
let's
Okay,
go.
you got 3
let's
minutes.
go join
Time
the
starts
others.
now.
Did you find
Okay,
anything?
what are we doing?
Hole right here.
All right, guards will be arriving soon. We need to get back or do what we must do. Looks at the goblin thing. You, who are you?
Midge.
This is Smidge.
He's an
Midge,
ally?
Good. Yes.
Okay. What do we need to do? Or
Go through the fucking
Oh.
hole.
Hole. He points at hole. Hole
Alright.
is right here. He will move out of your way. Go, Smidge, follow. You do this before.
Fangs just looks at the others. Stay close to me within 30 feet, or else the Shadow Lurker's blessings are going to be gone from you.
There two go. And he looks at you two. Diana and Deli. Waiting for you two to go.
I was waiting for Deli to go.
Deli's looking at Diana
Oh,
very
boy.
incredulously.
What? Say
Very
it again.
incredulously.
Honey, I know I'm a teacher, but I teach science.
It's
I don't
obvious
know
he
that.
doesn't trust you.
Just
everything that's
pass,
happened.
Bitch, fine.
You just walk through the wall.
I can walk through the wall.
Fucking ghost.
Alright. You still, even though you're kind of on the other side of the wall, you still hear the guards coming, so you may want to, as Smidge kind of walks through, you don't actually hear Smidge's footsteps, and you notice they got some nice shoes on as they kind of walk through. They're like, go, go, go.
Come on, book it.
You start seeing Fangs moving very fast.
Alright. Oh boy.
You all go.
It's
I'm a
fun watching
fucking
this
possum.
stopwatch.
I'm a rodent. Nobody's gonna.
Alright, go ahead.
Ellie, you're also a really well dressed rodent.
Shit.
You could turn it off, like you do that.
Yeah, this Deli's back to possum with a hat for him.
I like to think Justice is still in a side slit red dress running down.
Running down the fucking streets.
It's not like I'm short them.
Fangs will look over to Smidge and says, where do we lead? Where do we go?
Smidge does not know. Smidge going to help other people. Goodbye. And you just watch as Smidge goes running the other way.
Very well. Fang's trying to look around, but he realized he can't use the detect portal right now.
Yeah.
And
Alright, it is time. I need just a quick stealth roll from all of you.
okay, my pass route trace should still be up. So
Correct.
it's up to 10.
16,
Wow.
I will just add that plus 10 there.
15. Alright, so 25, 25, 30, 34, and 16.
No, that's 24. So I already added the plus 10 in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just did have to make it.
I'm the stealthiest.
That's scary, actually. Let me roll.
The dwarf wizard wins.
It's not the fact that you're the stealthiest at this time.
It's that you're a
the fact
fucking
that you're-
possum in this place.
Yeah, Deli's actually just walking down the middle of the street.
Alright, so as you guys are going, luckily the guards don't spot you as you kind of watch them get back on top. Well, I don't have their tokens, so I shouldn't have deleted them in hindsight, so. They're there, though. Hold on, I got this. There we go. I'm way too fucking lazy to draw. Anyway, so yeah, you all make it into this, and as I kind of described to Fangs, is now what you're all seeing is a very destroyed kind of town. And as you're kind of walking, especially with the nomadic tubes and whatnot, it definitely feels a lot colder than it does on the other side of the wall, probably because there's no heat source or electricity coming through, so you're getting more of the winds and stuff that would come off the mountains. So it's definitely a lot colder than it was on the other. Alright, let me move the map.
Yeah, I'm glad I can change this.
Actually, hold on. I need to find my other note. And as you're kind of walking, you see a few buildings that have fallen into complete disrepair. You see just everything looks smashed, completely broken. Just as you get a reek stench of that you had from whenever you would go to the poor district with your father. It's not great. This place, it smells.
Is this an area Deli used to like frequent though?
Roll me a history. Actually, yeah, just roll me history at advantage, since you actually have been here multiple times, probably, or at least a few. Of course, you're critting for this plot. Deli, you notice like definitely a few bars and like casinos at some point with like desolate signs that probably you spent a good majority of like some of your off summer times when you weren't at the academy and had some downtime and were just given some extra pocket change.
Oh, I would spend summer vacations in that one right there. Oh, the
Really?
Yeah. Well, you can't read the name, but it's called the Tilted Kilt.
I just meant you used to go slumming?
No.
If I'm not mistaken, this place was closed off because of some.
I mean, it
plague.
was the darker part of the district. It wasn't all hoity-toity and 5 stars everywhere. It was the more, how you say, at home, middle class,
Real?
real. Yeah. And didn't used
All
to
this
smell
is-
like this.
Remember, we are dealing with the supposed plague. That's really a corruption.
Hey, watch for your stuffing fangs, that's shit.
Right, as that is the thing that you're standing on.
All right, as you guys are walking.
No, that's
Yeah, but
Chaw.
this is old.
Roll me a perception as you're walking.
Sure. Where are we?
You are coming.
Herky-terky.
I believe. Oh my god.
Shift Z, because
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I just put Fang's
Not that
token.
this was hidden, but
Where?
from this house you hear like a lot of the roof and stuff has been basically torn off. Except for Fangs. Fangs, this is weird to you because it's a concrete jungle, not an actual jungle, so it definitely feels off-putting.
It is. It is.
But you notice, you hear like a loud kind of murmuring coming from over here. That's about all you could see. Like, even though the roof is, this walls and siding is still enough that it kind of blocks your vision. So you'd probably have to go a little bit deeper in, but I will leave that up to you guys.
Do we?
Oh no. What the hell happened to the salty nag?
Well, it wasn't always a wonderful place like it is, with bustling streets.
You know, it used to have a door.
The door's there, it's just not on the hinges. It's on the wall.
Yeah, it's over there now.
Yeah, I think.
You do hear the murmuring getting a little bit louder, but you can't really understand it.
That's something we should be concerned about, right?
Oh,
I mean,
most likely.
I feel like we should not be, but on the other hand, we did come here willingly to do something, and yeah, why? Are we dumb?
Yes.
All right,
I
good.
believe
Well,
that
very-
is the
I
case.
mean, who are you including in that? Are we dumb?
Question.
Point,
referring-
point, everybody.
Hey, don't point at me. I'm sitting out here. You guys
Billy.
want to discover this?
Around the corner, you see maybe at one point what was probably a guard, but you hear him murmuring something. Hold on, I'll shift C. Again, you can't really make heads or tails of what he's saying.
Well, Jelly puts his hat on like a rock, and he's gonna just kind of begin to wander in.
1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure some stuff is.
Like, yeah, doing his best to pretend to actually be a possum.
Roll me. I guess as you look upon the walls, there's really written in common and then some other stuff underneath. Can't really tell what, but in common, there seems to be a phrase written on the wall that says "End is coming," again.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear this man kind of whispering to himself as you're getting closer. Let me pull up the notes. I have it. And this is kind of all you can make out is, and as they send blinding light from the heavens, sends forth flames to begin the world anew. And I will just copy paste that real quick. And that's supposed to be sent. I accidentally put an extra. And that's what you hear from this murmuring of this man.
Dylan's gonna chime in. He has no idea if this is right or not, but he's just gonna say, "And from the flames, heroes will arise."
This man looks at you and like, no, that's not right. That's not the phrase they were taught. They whispered. They said, from the flames, the chains will bind us and drag us down to the depths.
They lied to you.
They didn't lie. They simply provided the truth for those that wanted it.
A false truth is not a truth.
Then what is the truth to the eyes of those who cannot see through the lies? I'm looking at you now. And Deli, as you look at him, he looks almost deranged at this point.
And who are these ones who taught you this?
The ones that provide us with protection, don't know their names. They just provide whispers in the dark. Alright. So what's going to happen in the next 5 seconds? Or 6 seconds. Fangs, Diana, and Deli. And Justice. Because I need perception checks. And Fangs, you'll have advantage for one specific reason. And you'll see why in a minute.
Because he has alert, doesn't he?
No, that's not why.
Oh.
It'll be explained in a minute.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
19.
We'll go from bottom. Diana, you feel, even though your corruption is neutered to a degree, you feel a heavy wave of something coming from behind you. Fangs, you know this energy. It's the same thing you do when you start hopping through planes, something mixed with ethereal. And Justice, you hear what sounds like a small rip that slowly gets louder and louder, and the only reason you can really pick it up is it's because it's just subtle enough that only your ears could pick it up, and you watch. Give me 1 minute.
Can I just have enough time to make a alert or say something?
You'll see in a minute.
Okay.
As
I
you
just-
watch as... Oh, that's on GM. That would help if I didn't put it on the road. You watch as this thing blinks into existence. I will shift Z this fucker.
It's an amygdala.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I just wanted Fangs to give Mala the alert and Diana as well as like I feel something wrong coming.
And then as soon as you do, you watch as you look at it, Fangs, and it notices you, and it locks eyes with its singular orange eye. And then it's gone. As it used probably my favorite thing to give to this fucker. Oh wait, is that the public? Yep, this is public.
It's in public.
Yep. As you can definitely feel, that's the same shit you do. And
Fang.
So you notice that, and you hear the man crying out loudly, "Brothers, sisters, a blessing has been placed upon us. Now let us help those see the light." And give me 1 second, I have to do all this. Ah, fuck. God damn it, Fangs in your aura. Oh wait, I'm not on GM layer. That's probably why. As you see, all of these things kind of. And I will shift Z these. As you look, Deli and everyone else, what looks like humans, but their skin just seems to drip with the same corrupted energy that everything else that seems to be giving off. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Oh, fucking hell!
What the fuck?
I love every token I find for this shit, by the way, because they're so eerily crazy.
Oh, they look great. They look great.
And especially the amalgamation.
I hate it. But it looks great.
You'll see it. But anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for giving me the emotional flash of this fucking campaign that goes from serious to not to serious to not in the span of about like 4 hours. And yeah, I have been your DM, Mariner. You could probably be a Transpace Mariner on Twitch and DM Mariner on Twitter. And my god, when I throw stuff at the wall, sometimes I wonder how the fuck even the players deal with fun whiplash. And I'll throw it over to G-Man.
I'm Jeebus Adigus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find all of our D&D content on my YouTube channel, where it is being archived. These games are always fun, and no matter how much we complain, we all love playing these. And no, I am not actually mad at Diana. For those who are wondering. The player is not. The character is. Speaking of that, I will throw it over to, let's go with... You know what? Az. You know, you always go last.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I'm Az. I play Mala in this, and Sundays I play Ari. Yeah, down below is gonna be my Twitter information, so I usually just throw up art, not my own, I just kind of like retweet art. And anything D&D related, so yeah. And I will give it over to Moogle.
Hi, I'm Goth Moogle. Yeah, none of us are mad at anybody. This is entirely roleplay. At least I hope nobody's mad at me. Yeah, that was a nervous laugh. Anyway, yeah, my commission info and stuff, the usual. Next Monday will be Sea of Sorrows. For those of you following that one or anybody else's, and I think throw it over to Miser.
Hello, everyone, and to add into what everyone else is saying, just remember the players and the characters are separate things. The drama that happens amongst the characters, the players are okay with it. We're all mature doing role playing, and that's exactly what role playing is. I am also the DM for Into the Wildlands on Sundays, which, slight news update, we might be getting a new player in the future. That also being added, you can find my content on MiserMark 2010 on both Twitch and YouTube, and you can find content that I am part of or collaborate with in Jeebus the Dingus and Transpace Mariner in both YouTube and Twitch respectively. Otherwise, everyone have a good night, and thank you for listening in.
But yeah, I'd like to thank again like Martha said, I'd like to thank everyone because as much as I laugh and also complain about the shit that happens, my God, does it make this campaign funny and really weird when the dark shit happens. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in 2 weeks to see how these boys deal with the slums and all their fun.
Almost rhymed.
All right, bye.
Good night, everyone.